Good evening, everyone. You're just missing Panda talking about Gundam. Don't worry, one day we'll again play some Pathfinder, but for now, hello. Good evening, how are you? Thanks for calling me out, Giselle. It's not like I muted myself in here for a reason. Jeez.
Whoa,
Zaku
because
Q,
we
now,
it's just
live.
oh
Oh,
hi
go.
everybody.
See, let's talk about. We'll always talk about Zaku's.
Yes. Much like if you ever want to pilot a Zaku 2 and you don't want to pay the money in Call of Duty for
Don't
that
you
skin,
dare.
You can always play the free-to-play game.
Damn
Mobile Suit
nabbit.
Gundam Battle Op.
I muted Panda. Okay, so unfortunately he can unmute at any time, but
He just has to figure out that he's muted. I think he has because he's hand gesturing
we're gonna go ahead and go on Face Live
wildly.
So everybody put on your real faces.
Alright,
I
give me a
don't
sec.
wanna.
Being muted does not mean you can't hear me. So I don't know what your game you're playing at, bud.
I do. It's Gundam Battle Operation 2.
Uh,
Yeah, new
I don't know.
Firefox logging me out of Roll20.
well, that's no bueno. I don't know why I'm so harsh on Panda's promotion of that game.
Mobile
Because
Suit
I
Gundam
have
Battle
my own
Operation 2.
gotcha. Yeah, thank you. Because I have my own gotcha game that I will play, but I don't promote. So there's at least that.
He
Well,
does.
that
about
means you're not a
because-
true fan.
I was gonna say he does it because he wants people to play against, or with.
I
Who
haven't
don't
played it
suck.
in a while though.
Dude, I'm not surprised. 'Cause
Hi,
there's
everybody.
Better games.
Oh, I don't need my
Hello.
waifu anymore, I guess. Or I guess it depends on how long you want me to have my waifu.
I mean,
mean,
she
she's
kind
there.
of hates you and wants you to
Depends on how
die.
long you
Different
want
waifu.
to.
No,
Oh.
no, the giant waifu that's on his panel.
Giant.
right there.
On the player screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought that was the hag.
The hag was never that. That is not a hag. No.
Well,
Since when is a hag huge and using a giant maul? And
I'd like to roll
It
to
could have been a
identify this
disguise.
creature. That's a 2. Okay, it appears to be a hat.
Yeah.
it was even described as a giant. No, I'm just fixing the fucking chat thingamajig because it broke because Firefox randomly decided it wanted to log me out of Roll20. There we go. Cool.
Color
Try
me
again.
shocked.
Eh? Did it work? There it goes.
yay, things working.
We're here. If I randomly have to pivot, it's because I need to save my dog's life because he forgot how to chew.
Oh, gosh.
She's eating a treat.
So
And-
annoying.
He just will decide, no, I'm done chewing, and try to like swallow a whole piece of rawhide. Well, it's not even
Oh,
rawhide.
Oh no,
It's like whatever rawhide alternative stuff is.
that's still oh no.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Keep chewing, dude. That's way too much. Go ahead. Butthead.
What were you trying
Don't
to say,
judge
Amanda?
me. Go ahead.
I got some books as well. I don't know if we want to get immediately started. We have time to.
I was going
Show and
we're
tell.
already 10 minutes in.
Okay.
You can be quick.
I
though.
can wait then. Oh, I bought some books at the bookstore at the mall as well, and I bought some hot sauce. And I got this one just because it's a funny name.
For those of you who can't see the screen well enough, or backwards or whatever. Actually, it's front to back, I guess, because it's back shot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's Starfist, Forest Recon, Book 1, Backshot. I love a lot of these
Did
covers.
not think that through.
No, they're not.
Doomstar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I also got, this was the only Star Wars one they had, but Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina, which I think I've heard of.
It's got the players on there.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
top. It's
The
literally
space
like one of
oboe
those,
player.
The poor Star Wars books.
yeah, 95. But it's one of those things of like, this is literally when they were like, hey, you know this guy that was in there for a split second, the little vampire bat? He has a whole story and he's a war criminal. Like shit like shit like that.
Yep.
But it's not canon.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
canon.
it was at the
anymore.
time.
because they were like, hey, George Lucas, I want this. Can we write this book? Hey, is this gonna be like true? By the way, like for the universe, he's like, yeah, sure.
I don't even like Star Wars that much, but I am upset on the for the fans base that it's completely
It's 'cause there was
eradicated all the books.
Such a story made, like the whole timeline, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a good way to point it out is like, if they reintroduce, like, they make another Iron Man, but they start the story over, I'm like, oh, this is a different universe that RDJ never happened, or whatever, you know. Marvel
Yeah.
fans would be like, whoa, you can just do Iron Man again. You know,
Well,
like, well, they can,
Well,
and they will.
okay, so here's the thing. The ones that actually read the comics are 100% used to that.
well,
Mhm.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is
There's different storylines.
that
Or different
Marvel
universes.
comics? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Marvel comics do that stuff all the time. That's why we have Ultimate Universe. That's why we have, you know, all the
Yeah.
different styles of books. But also, like, reboots are a thing that just are gonna happen.
Yeah.
And
Also,
Yeah.
it's just something that everybody needs to get used to.
And only
Anyway-
a few people care about. But
Yeah,
right
this
now,
was
I
supposed,
don't.
the
this was
problem
supposed to be a short
is that
interlude.
you guys are dealing with other shit.
Yep.
Yeah. A hack.
Is
Namely,
that
a
the
hag.
problem, or are we the solution?
Nah, it's
You
a
can't
problem.
be a solution if there's no problem, my dude.
No,
Anyway,
it's not a
let's switch to the
problem
battle
anymore. We
music.
solved it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, battle music.
Oh, you haven't solved shit. Don't
No,
even.
that's weird. Listen, hey, I'm not a fighter. I'm a talker in this campaign.
All right, battle music time. You ready? Ready?
If
Ready?
I
What's
can
gonna land on?
convince the hag that she's already dead,
do
she's
that.
died,
I
right? That
understand.
works. What's the diplomacy roll for that? Or bluff roll? You're already
I'm
I
dead.
don't think that
Better.
works on hags.
I don't think that works on anybody.
It would work on what the fuck are they called? Certain Fae for sure. Either way, not her, probably.
Definitely
Either
not
way, let's go ahead and start off. If you guys remember the end of last session, obviously fucking hag turned invisible. Yippee! Great, wonderful. You figured out you can't track her via scent, even though you know she's wounded, so she must have some way of subverting that. You did burst through that ice wall that formed at the beginning of combat. Thankfully, the super cold air in the center of it seems to have subsided for the most part. But, unfortunately, a massive cloud of fog has sprung up out of nowhere, meaning that anyone inside that cloud of fog can't see further than 5 feet away from them. Literally, outside of that 5-foot radius, you can't see a goddamn thing. Doesn't matter if you have dark vision or any of that stuff, unless you have something specifically tailored to fog and mist. Roll20 is really bad with that kind of thing. I don't have a way to properly put that in here. So just know if it's more than 5 feet away from you and you're in that circle, you can't see it.
Yep.
If it's in that 5-foot circle, it has concealment, meaning if you try to swing at something, you have a 20% mischance.
Yep.
Neat. Anyway, Lamia, you're up. Oh, and sorry, this is where the hag was the last time you saw her. It's not obviously where she is now.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been obvious for quite a while.
Last time the arrow was pointing was like
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Thank
My
you. I was
arrow
trying to
was
remember
pointing
where the arrow was
over
pointing.
this general
This
direction.
big
I think?
blob right here is searching shadows, trying to find her that I'm still concentrating on. For
Oh, that's the
reminders
arrow
for
shot.
everybody.
So
That right.
like over this general.
Okay.
That's why
Well
the searching
then.
shadows keep moving, trying to find her.
So, would I be able to
There you
move like 15 feet if I'm careful?
It doesn't slow your movement because you can see in front of you.
Right. Okay.
So you can move
Then,
normal.
so memory-wise, I saw it pointing that way, so I will just go start 5, 10, 15, 20.
Since you could now see outside
25.
the fog. Yeah.
Oh, I can see outside the fog. Okay. I guess I will stop right here and change my standard into a move to see if I can see anything.
Okay.
Specifically the hag, but of course
course.
not. Let's do a perception check again.
was
Yep.
almost Rocky
Okay.
Four.
So a 16.
Yeah, that's the point.
Sitting at a 16, obviously you don't see her right now.
Yep, I
But
am done.
That's where you're at. I don't think it's on screen for chat. I think it's a little too low. But down here is where Sam shot a fire arrow into that tree. It doesn't look like it's quite enough fire to set the whole thing up. Like, it would need some kind of additional accelerant or heat, something else to, like, actually make the tree go up. But the arrow is still burning for now.
Snell pulls up.
Sweet.
Hooray.
All right. Next up, speaking of which, is Sam.
Oh, let me put on a still.
We're
Me?
putting on the
See what's going on. I wanted to vote before I roll on something. Or bet.
Mm-hmm.
same.
Also,
The
guess
vote before
what?
roll
You
for
have your
something.
waifu.
Let's. Do I notice that it's obviously more clear to the north of me, like outside?
Oh
of
yeah,
the...
you can see outside of it to the north because that's outside the circle.
Yeah.
So
Then I'm gonna go ahead and take a move action to move out of it. Should probably gonna keep moving. Can I see Eli from this position, or is he in the fog?
he's partially obscured, but you can see he's standing over there.
All right, cool. I'm gonna move over there towards him. 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm gonna whisper. I guess I could just say, like, we're basically, I'm trying to confirm where the thing's pointing, so I have an idea. Is
Okay.
and I'm just gonna ready an action if I see the hag we shoot at her.
Okay. Throw that in the chat, please.
Yep.
And Eli.
Sorry, the Discord link really quick. One second. There we go. Okay.
I see it.
I will move the shadows up to right there, not where Lamia is, so that they don't identify her, because they're just looking for medium humanoids.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was the other thing, is I made a character sheet for the searching shadows. So you can just drag them onto the field whenever you cast it now.
Sweet. All right. So that is where they'll go, and
Yep. And they need their perception check.
yeah,
I didn't make them a macro for that. I should have, but
that's all right. Where in the holy halibut is my character sheet? There it is. When I opened the searching shadows one, it for some reason closed mine. I don't know. Anyways, so they get plus 12. Yes, D20 plus 12. Okay, here we go. 17. Pretty man.
they do not find anything, and they don't encounter any
Okey-doke.
spell resistance.
Sounds good.
There's a standard concentrate. I forget. Does it take an action to move it, or is it just as a part of concentrating on it?
I believe it is part of concentrated, because it says, I have to double check the spell, but I do believe it says as part of your thing, you may concentrate and do this.
Okay, yeah, you can move the shadows up to 30 feet
Yep.
or change the search criteria as part of concentrating
Of
on the
concentrating
spell.
on the spell. Yep.
So that means you still have a move and a swift.
Yes, sir. Okay. Speaking of, I will move. In fact, 15.
Which, while Eli's moving, if you're more familiar with 5e, you might be like, what do you mean concentrating on the spell? It's a bit different. 5e concentration is more of a status. If you're concentrating on one spell, you don't want to cast the concentration spell, your previous one ends. And Pathfinder is an active thing. It takes a standard action to concentrate on a spell, meaning that the effects continue.
Okay. That is where I'm gonna end my 30 feet of movement.
Scroll up a little bit here. There you go. Now people can see you. All right, so you scoot your way up there. Cool. Next up is... Oh, you know what? I don't have the initiative tracker up here. I never know where to put this damn thing. I'm so starved for screen real estate. I'll just put it over here.
Screen estate. Screen estate. It's real estate.
Screen estate. I can't
Real
actually
estate,
shorten it because there's not
yes.
that many of you. There we go. Cool. Hag's turn. Hag's turn. Hag's turn. Hag's turn. Which obviously you won't be able to necessarily see what I'm doing. But I will take. I will adjust your pointer immediately here in a moment. Cool. There you go. Okay, and Lamia, I need you to make a will save.
Oh, my best score. I'm so good at it that I took a feat for it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. I keep having to make fortitude saves constantly, and it is my worst save.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my
Fortunate
My-
fate.
Fortunate
yeah,
fate.
fortunate fate. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that's not true. Reflex saves are my worst save.
Boop. He's gone.
Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah. I'm
Unfortunately, that's quite a bit better.
What do you mean
That's doubly
unfortunately?
as good. Well, it's unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
Or for the
Oh.
time.
So total 20, or you keeping the 20?
Sorry, I'm trying to remember what Panda rolled whenever he did his thing.
Not I think like 16s and so. 16s, 18s, something like that. One of them was
Yep.
real damn good. I know.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep that.
Okay. You
I think,
feel a sudden grip of cold seem to begin to creep along your armor, but you resist the effect. You read it, what, 16? Okay, that means I have to do a check. There we go, doing math.
Ah!
Cool.
Haagen-Dazs? What?
Alright. Okay. Cool. Nothing else for now. Lamia, you're up.
Okay. Well, I see this big old black thing in front of me. That I believe that's his shadow. I mean, the shadow search,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, all that is just that shadows are moving around kind of strange in that area, but it's not like it's obscured or anything.
Right. I don't. I'm trying to think. Would Lamia know how your spell works at all?
I've used it before.
Eli?
You've
You
discussed it.
used it, but we have discussed it. Okay. Then Lamia's gonna avoid that. And let's see. The thing was pointing this way the last time I saw. I know I see the thing, but I have to pretend I don't see it. So.
But you can just look over there.
Oh, could I? Okay, then
He's
I'll glance
visible.
over
You can
there.
see him on the screen, right?
No.
There's a tree in
You
between
can't.
her.
Oh, yeah, then never mind. You can't see him.
Okay. Okay, so I will avoid this and okay.
Yeah.
Can you
Because I
Five.
can't see her either.
10. We'll go right here.
Oh, and the ice wall. There's a tree
there's
in
the ice
part of the
wall, I
ice
see.
wall. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, there's another ice wall.
Well, no, it's what's left of the ice wall. You guys made a
Yeah.
hole in it. There's still two ends of it, right?
Hmm. Yeah, there's still a lot of ice wall.
Because
Left.
we chunked a hole in the middle. That's what's blocking our vision. I thought it was the tree. It's the ice wall.
Okay.
Yeah. Piece here. Piece
15. 20. I see the ice wall. Because I don't see anything this way. Yeah, I'll attack the ice wall right here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. And I'll activate power attack. No. Don't put that on there. Okay. Oh my god. What the hell?
I just remembered I had my sword out last time, so I wouldn't have been able to
There we go.
shoot at her. But yeah, I guess if she was close to me, I would attack. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm assuming you don't want to drop your sword. Okay.
Yeah. And I moved, so we'll just nix that. This combat happening, it reminded me of like, oh yeah, no, I was using my sword last.
Okay, 14 points of damage. Definitely did some damage. It does crack it. It is still there. How the fuck? Oh, is that? It's like trying to find the fucking layer that I put this on. Ooh.
Okay. I'm done this
Token
turn.
There you go. You did what? 14 total. Mental math. Complete. All right, Sam, you're up.
Do I hear sounds of combat happening?
I mean, you hear what's going on. You hear Lamia smacking against ice again over there.
Okay. I wonder if she's just mad. See Eli moving. I will stow my sword and draw the bow. I guess that uses a move, right? Is that a move action or is that a standard?
Move to stow, yeah.
Okay.
And then as part of the as part of movement, you can draw something.
Okay. Basically, I'm going to convert my standard into an action and move as well.
Into a
Right.
move. Okay. Go ahead. Yep.
Yeah, that looks good. It's 2 above. Still see nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Part of the wall still over there.
Baseline, just keeping up with Eli now. And that's it for me.
All right, Eli, you're up.
Okie doke. Well, I'm gonna keep moving real quick to try and get to the edge of this ice wall. 15, 25. Pretty. Hey, look, there's Pandora. And then I will also move the shadows right there, so they're not touching Pandora. And
Sorry, before you move them, let me adjust your field imaging.
oh yeah, sure.
So I feel like that's only fair because it would be real time adjusting, right?
Right.
It may not change your action.
That does not change where I put the shadow.
That's it.
So 25.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing yet.
Sorry, I just was scrolling down to look and I saw the flaming arrow sticking out of the tree.
Right.
Forgot about that.
Let's pull the chat over here. Okay, Winter Hag's turn.
Oh, did you
Weather
do
is
the
still getting
last
worse, by the
D4
way.
damage for that tree?
No, it doesn't
Okay.
actually matter.
Okay.
That's what was the description of, like, if there's no accelerant or additional like fire added to the effect, it's not going to burst the tree on fire.
Okay.
It's just
Unless
not
it's like a
enough.
crit or some shit like that.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you already shot it. It's the arrow's still burning for now, but
Yeah.
And I think my illusory
something
maze
else.
over here only has 1 round left on it, by the way.
I believe you're correct. Shit, braid. Right. It is getting darker. The wind is picking up even more. It's actually definitely getting colder. You can tell the weather's getting even worse. That means so this is going to drift. This cloud is going to drift. Sam, or really Panda, go ahead and roll me a d8, please.
Seven.
All right, cool.
Is it a good 7 or a bad 7?
It drifts northwest. So
7 minutes.
Probably good for you guys. Where the fuck? What layer did I put that damn ring on? Oh, it is on the token layer. Well, let me fucking select it. God damn it! There we go. Yeah, the fog cloud drifts as the wind picks up. More cloud cover. As it gets darker. Cool. Alright, and then for her actual turn... Lamia, give me another will save. Okay, 12. You keeping a 12?
I'm gonna see if we have a stunt die. You cool?
I mean,
You guys
a lot.
cool with that?
Go for it.
Damn it!
Well, you did have one. So a 13. Neato burrito. Yeah, well, you no longer have any luck.
She's not within.
I don't know,
No,
measure.
she's not. No. Okay. Nope. I can't see a
There's also
lot. Wall.
There's also a
Tree
wall
and
between
wall.
you. Yeah. Okay, so that means Lamia, unfortunately, you fail that saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
You're pouting. Don't.
Yeah,
pout.
I'm pouting. I'm
You'll be
I'm allowed
fine.
to pout.
All right. Anyway, you are affected by chill metal. This turn does nothing other than the fact you can tell your armor is getting really fucking cold to be in. Put that there as place marker. You can just tell it's rapidly getting colder. And that is it for her turn. It's your turn, Lamia.
Okay. Lamia will take her turn to look once again because, god dang it, she's been doing this kind of thing to me. What is she doing? She has to be visible somewhere, right? And the thing is pointing over there, and shadows aren't activated or anything. So she has to be somewhere close. So she's going to take her turn to do a perception.
Okay, so move action, perception. 16.
Okay,
Keeping that?
cool.
Nothing.
I can't do anything.
You can use your standard to keep checking
Oh, sure.
because you obviously know you didn't see anything, so you just keep looking, right?
Yeah.
All right, so standard to move. Another perception.
Nope.
You find a snail.
Yeah, sure.
What kind of snail does she find, Dave?
Oh, good question. So let's go with a. Well, we're in icy area, so the camouflage. Let's go with. It's got a white shell and a glassy, almost see-through body.
That's a pretty neat fucking snail. Okay, Lamia. So you have a swift, and you can still 5-foot step because you haven't moved. I think she's recording the snail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
gonna
was
do that,
doing.
but she beat me to it. That's on her turn.
I will take a 5-foot step this way. I'm done.
Okay. Oh, sorry, which way did you go? Oh, that was northeast. Okay. All right, Sam, you're up. You can. No, I don't think you can see Lamia, so never mind.
Maybe directly behind them. I'll move this way. Yes, now I can see people.
Yes.
But not a hag.
We're in the tundra. There are no sea people here.
Wow.
You're welcome.
No one's got like a light source or anything right now, do they?
I mean, I
No,
can
you
make one.
don't, Eli. I'm
I mean-
double checking.
Yeah.
Lamia doesn't have one on, no.
Okay. I was just making sure I had the lighting right. Okay, you're good. It's just dim because there's so much overcast. It hasn't gone completely dark yet.
That way. I don't want to use one of my quick start arrows because those are emergencies, so I'm just going to ready an action to shoot a regular arrow.
Ready in action? Okay.
Yeah, I'm typing. Yeah, that's it for me.
The hell? Oh shit, did I accidentally close the initiative thing? That's weird. That was super weird. Hold on a second. Init tracker. Ah, I have to fix the tracker. Give me a second. Maybe I might fix that on one of you guys' turns, just so that we're not sitting here waiting for that. Let's see. So that means Eli, you're up next.
Cool. So I'm gonna just move the shadows first. They're gonna go right. Oop, nope. Right there. Whoop. Stick to where I want you to be. Right. No. Right there was correct. Okay.
Right there?
There we go.
Okay. And Perception.
Very
29. No living creatures in that space.
We're sure she's alive.
good. No.
Unless it's somebody else casting spells at lobby.
But reasonably sure. Okay. Cool. Man, I don't have too much else I could do. I was trying to see if there's something I could like AoE or something to try and like trigger. I don't really have much. Other than I could try an illusory maze again behind the shadows, maybe. I think what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna get out of line with you two. I'm gonna move
No.
over here because I don't want to make it easier for her to breath weapon us.
Fair.
So I'm gonna stand over there, and then I'll end my turn, and my old illusory maze will dissipate.
Okay. Ends turn. Alright, I've almost got it fixed for the initiative thing again. It's weird because I have to, like, try to isolate that one spot of the screen. So chat's just been seeing me, like, inchworm this weird window over here this whole time.
Nice.
Alright, cool. It's good now. It's good. Alright. And then let's pull back over here. Actually, maybe go a little bit further east, so that way you guys are way over on the side of the map. Cool. Okay. It's back to her turn, which means chill metal progresses. The second round, your armor begins to develop frost. It is icy cold to the touch. Take 1d4 cold damage, which you're going to ignore.
Yep, this turn.
Mm-hmm. But obviously,
She doesn't know you got
she
oiled
doesn't
up.
necessarily know you. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't know you have that stuff on you.
Exactly. Oh, Eli moved. Would the arrow be pointing?
Ah, yes. Thank you. I was distracted.
That was it. I know you got other stuff going on too.
Yeah, I was fixing the thingamajig. Trying to make sure it's accurate without pointing like directly at the thing while I'm measuring. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, that should be it. Cool. So you can probably tell you're definitely getting close, right? So, you guys are starting to creep in. Chill metal worked, obviously. Neither of the other two of you have metal armor. Okay. Spent all those. Spent that. Spent everything. God damn.
Well, at least one thing should have renewed, though.
Mm-hmm. That's a hell of a gambit, though. Alright. No, that doesn't make any sense. If you couldn't tell, she's obviously still hiding, right? So, if I can't just have her go out in the middle of, like, open air, it doesn't make sense for her to be hiding. So... okay. Nah, we'll just do that. Cool. I hate everything. Anyway, so, yeah. Fuck it. She's readying in action. Lamia, you're up.
Okay. Lamia's gonna try something. She's gonna keep moving, hopefully, until she bumps into something. 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I don't. Can I move right there?
You can.
Oh wait, but never mind. The thing's pointing this way. I haven't bumped into this. Okay.
If you come up here off this ledge, it's basically difficult terrain. Because you can see that there's like a lip there. So if you move
okay, so
space,
this will be 30 then.
Okay. Like, this one is fine. This one is
okay.
double. Yeah.
I wasn't on here. No.
No, I was telling you if you move up there, it's double.
Okay. Well, I moved up, so that's 25. Didn't bump into anything.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna change my standard into another move. 5, 10, 15.
Yep. Just clamber up that.
Yep. 20. 25. 30. Done.
Okay. Just back so it's not. Yep, nothing so far. Right now, do you have... Cool, you can see pretty good. Nice. Sam, you're up.
Yes. Oh. I'm trying to think of how long invisibility lasts, because I'm trying to cheat. Yeah, like, is it a minute per level? I can't remember, but it doesn't matter, because that Sam wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Let's go with...
I'll tell you what, as someone who would know, it is a minute per level, which means there's no way round to round we're digging this out.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah.
But we also know that she's cast something on me.
You know that.
Yeah.
You can
I thought it was...
Lamia. You can
yeah,
see,
okay.
you can see that like her armor is starting to ice over though, which is
Okay.
weird.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I did see Lamia for a short bit. I can't see her now, but I'm just gonna move south step by step. Let's see what I can see. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm not close enough to that ice wall to take cold damage, am I?
You
I just want to say that the restriction of 100 pounds per level is also interesting on invisibility. Because
for objects.
Yeah, but I think it's funny because as you get higher level, it's wild.
I'll make
the
this
size of things you can make invisible.
Yeah. I'll make this hot air balloon disappear. Right. Or some shit.
What were you asking?
I'm not close enough to that ice wall to take damage, right?
No, it's not breached either. So touching the ice doesn't damage you. It's when it's breached. The super cold air in the middle is what hurts you.
Okay. Just checking. All right. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and same ready to action as last time. If I see her, I'll shoot at her.
Okay. Sensible. All right, Eli, you're up.
Okie doke. I will move the shadows there, in between them trees.
Roll versus spell resistance.
Oh, hey, sweet. That's concentration. Bam.
Yo. Keeping the 22?
I am.
That beats the spell resistance. Roll perception.
No, that was almost the one. Then it was an 11.
Nice. Okay, keeping the 23.
I am. Yes.
All right. Fair enough. There she is.
All right. As soon as she's there, I'll go. Like, I figure it out, and the shadows tell me. I yell, right there, in between those trees. Real loud. Except Australian. Hold on. There! Trees! Get up! Stab!
Get her!
Stab! Yeah.
Get her.
Stabby stab. Slash. Wait, you guys use slashing weapons. Slashy slash.
Right now I'm using a shooty.
For that, I will give you guys a free perception check. She is still hidden.
Oh, please, God. Okay.
But you're going to get a +2 also because he's assisting.
Oh, okay, +2. All right.
There.
+2 has been added.
As anybody who's ever tried to like point something out while moving or in a vehicle or anything like that, where you just go, it's there, and then people all look and then they miss it by the time you point it out, that kind of sucks. So like, I get the need of the +2.
Sam would have another +2.
Yeah, it's 23 total.
So it's 23. You both spot her. You both spot her. Yep. You see her where she is. Probably.
Do I get to shoot at her?
She is in dim light, so it's still gonna have a 20% miss chance.
I do not care.
No, that's fine. I'm just letting you know.
Shooting some. So roll to attack first.
Yeah, well, to see if it matters.
Okay.
Either way, see if it matters.
I'm also gonna 5-foot step back. Listen, I'm not cowardly enough to run all the way away, but I am smart enough to know that I don't want to stand in a close proximity with everybody else and get breath weapon to death. So.
Okay, I want it.
This is just a regular arrow. So
I want it to be a 5 or a 6.
Okay. On a what?
D10. Fuck. All right, hits. roll damage. Just a regular arrow.
Yay! Oh, I rolled max.
Good job, buddy.
You did. It hits her.
Yeah,
Doesn't
pretty
seem
good.
to hurt her.
Oh, that's not so good.
Like you get like a jerk back reaction, but damage reduction. But you are certain you hit her, so you're like, okay, shit, that on target, right? Fucking there, I got her. She's not illusion.
Yep.
So
Next
you guys
round.
got eyes on her, and then Eli, you can still use your move action and a swift action if you like.
Well, I used my 5-foot step I
Oh,
don't
so-
have any
okay.
swift action that I want to use, and I don't actually think I have anything to do with my movement action. Beyond I will draw the pyrotechnics wand again
Okay.
with my move. So
All right, cool. It's her turn. Fucking Jig is up. She's got pelted with an arrow, so obviously she knows you see her. Excuse me. Sorry. Ooh. I mean, I feel like it's probably breath weapon time.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Yeah, damn straight. It is 100% breath weapon time. Yeah, she's spotted, so she's gonna come out over. She doesn't want to get within fucking 5-foot stepping range of your halberd wielding ass.
What? She doesn't.
No.
I can't
No,
imagine
she
why.
doesn't. 10 feet, no big deal. 5 feet, bad. From there, instant. Around the tree. That'll get you both. Still won't
I'm
reach
just
you,
now
but that's
reading
okay.
chat. P while spinning in the air as fast as you can. The yellow snow will be missing in one area.
Yeah, Ellie's going wild over here.
Like, yeah, that, yeah.
She was very nice to me earlier.
you're technically correct, but in this case,
she'd
the
get a
worst
reflex
kind
save,
of
just so you know. But all right, breath weapon. She breathes out a cone of frost and snow. Reflex saves from Lamia and Sam.
Oh,
Only a
please,
20-foot
Sam.
range, though, right?
It's 30-foot cone.
Damn.
Yeah, we've been through this before.
No, you may have forgot.
But no, though.
that was good.
Where the fuck is reflex? All right, there. Mm-hmm. How close are you to me, Lamia? 20 feet. That's good. What's the distance again? 30 feet? Okay, cool. I can roll again, and you can take mine if you would like.
Sure.
Or
Is it
yeah,
saving
move your
throw,
move the
correct?
ability. Yeah, it's saving throw.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take that down to 1, because I am using it. I don't get it from me, though, but I'll let somebody save this, hopefully.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's
21.
much better.
Much better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish you had rolled that for yourself.
Yeah, me
To
too.
be honest.
Do you want to use luck or no, Sam?
I'll
Go ahead
roll
and use your
for
luck.
mine.
Yeah, for you.
Because it could be nope.
Damn
This
it!
would be
18.
high.
Another one.
That sucks.
I rolled max damage earlier, but
I do have good news for you though. The DC is 18.
oh,
So you will only take half,
Meat speech,
but
buddy.
but you're
Half
still
of
going to take
32.
damage.
oh, that's
Yeah.
what I have.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So 46 colds. I mean, it also means you won't be blinded, but we'll see if it matters. It does matter.
Yep.
Okay, so you each only take 9 points of damage, which means
Slow
Sam,
down.
you're still on your feet.
Yeah, I would have been
buddy.
down if I had not.
Ooh.
Yep.
9.
Yep. You each take 9, which means Lama, you take none.
Man, I'm gonna have to be
thanks to making
naked
that
after this
save.
battle.
Let's see. Okay.
I'll start a fire, and we can just huddle for health.
Start the fire.
You know, so Fall Out Boy made a remix of that song.
Didn't have
Is
the
Is it to,
effectual
like
one.
updated?
Yes,
It's
they
pretty
added
decent.
a whole bunch of new stuff. No, I
Yeah.
think it's good.
Well, that's her turn. Unfortunately,
So-
she had to move into the danger zone to get both
That's
of
that's what I thought. This is a 5-foot step, then, huh?
you. Mhm.
Danger song.
Okay, so Lamia's gonna 5-foot step and full attack.
Yep.
So let's see
Yeah,
how
and
this
you
goes.
have dark vision, so yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, no concealment.
the first one doesn't have the Furious Focus applied, as you said. So the attack should be
25.
yeah.
That's 2 hits.
And I want to explode.
Okay,
Yeah.
so on the first or the second?
Let's do it on the
Biter,
second.
biter, biter.
Okay.
If it hits.
Think of if it's on the first one, then the second one changes, right?
Yeah.
Bite,
Yeah.
bite. Also, yeah, do you bite?
I mean, I can't. I did my full attack.
You can use natural weapons as part of a full attack. They just take a -5 if used with manufactured weapons.
Well, I did say I was going to feast on her blood. Yeah, Lamia will bite.
Okay.
But let me. Did the second attack hit?
Yes.
Okay,
But also,
let me roll
go
the
ahead and roll
44
the bite as well.
-5.
Yes. Yeah, the bite misses, unfortunately.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
Little nibble.
Cool. So that is 19 plus 18 plus 7. Which is effectively... Yikes. That's a lot of fucking damage. That's a lot of fucking damage. Let's see, what's her DR? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, she's very critically wounded at this point. Shrieks, snarls at you, Lamia, but stays standing, just barely.
Oh, lovely. Okay, well, Lamia's done.
All right, Sam, you're up.
Fire arrow. Like, yeah. Which I believe it's a... oh, no, I do have flint strike arrow. Oh, no, that is the
Flint strikes are the fire. I did update
Alright,
the
fire.
description for you, though. So if you boop them, it'll roll
you.
for how long they're lit. You have to hit the I next to the item to boop an item.
Oh. Eh.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, 4 rounds. Nice.
Oh, that was rolling it. Okay, yeah. I need to see if I actually hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that to like read it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a move action to strike those, correct?
Because you have the strike plate, it's a swift. I got that wrong earlier.
Okay.
I had to go. I finally found the gadget that I wrote up for it.
Okay, cool. So I can full round attack then?
You can.
Yeah, not with the
'Cause
second
it's
one
only-
would not be a fire arrow, but yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
because
Yeah,
only
so
one
you can light one of them. Yeah, exactly.
So I'll just go ahead and damage modifier. Nothing. We'll figure out. 20 total on that first one. 3. The first one would probably be the fire one. And then it's
Right, makes sense.
1d3.
Okay, so these both are gonna have 20% miss chance.
That's fine.
I'm gonna check first. Okay, so the 18. Do you want to roll luck, or on the 20? Do you want to roll luck?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, because can I roll my
I-
d4 for fire damage before,
Yeah, sure.
so that way I can see if it's worth it?
Yeah, I'm
that
not
first
gonna do the I'm not gonna do the miss chance until I know what the attack totals are,
Yeah.
because that's how I know if they chance
Ooh.
for
I mean, it is fire.
it is fire.
And we need fire. I'm gonna go ahead and roll luck on the first one.
Okay.
Do we have luck die?
No, find out.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank
23.
you, Ellie!
Luck,
God.
Mucho better.
So 23 has a chance to hit, and 18 unfortunately does not. I'm gonna stick with
I'm-
5 and 6.
I'm the lead in the snail poll right now, just so everybody knows.
I'm gonna stick with the 5 and 6 are the miss numbers. Fuck.
Woo!
9.
Okay, yeah, 9 is a hit. So 23 hits, 3 points of
like
piercing does nothing for her damage
Yeah.
reduction. 1 point of fire, overcomes her damage reduction. She had 1 hit point remaining. Sam, you may describe your
Good
kill.
I was ready to magic missile and trying to.
She literally
Yes.
had 1 fucking hit point left.
Uh,
Yep.
Oh, sweet karmic justice for Sam to get it.
I want the Matrix style like bullet thing where it follows the arrow.
Yes.
And just catches her in the throat. And then, she, I don't know, you look stunned or die or whatever. And then she falls. The second arrow hits the tree behind her.
Funk. Yep.
Thunk. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just, overshooting like I do in Call of Duty.
Right.
Oh, I didn't need those extra
She is
13 rounds.
Dead.
Oh, did the ice metal do anything on the 3rd round? I'm sorry.
Or chilled.
It's not going to overcome your energy resistance, but that's what it does.
Okay, I was just making sure because we kind of skipped that.
It would have been on her turn.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Then we still skipped it, but yeah, sorry.
Well, her turn was coming up.
Yeah, but we didn't do it the
her
turn
third
before.
yet. We hadn't. Yeah, we did. That was the 1d4. That was the
Okay.
second turn. This would have been the third.
Okay.
Yeah, we just hadn't quite got there yet. But either way, she's dead. Means the spell effect ends. It is not instantaneous. It is a continued effect, which means it ends when she dies. So your armor is still like covered in ice and frost. It looks like if you if you have like something in a wrong spot in a freezer and it starts to all like get all that like extra ice and shit over it, where it's like opaque, like packed snow. But you don't really feel it, thankfully. You can tell it's cold, but it's like, whew. Glad I got that weird goop. And then, yeah, she's just, like, slumped down against the tree, like, eyes still open, like, one hand sort of like, reaching out with these, like, clawed fingers extended.
Lamia double taps.
We need the head anyway.
Yeah, but, like, specifically, the club is just going to be bashing in her rib cage area.
Whack! It's like, she's dead, and you're strong as hell. You can feel just, like, the impact of it, like... This creature is sturdy. Like, it doesn't feel like hitting a person. It feels more like hitting a tree.
Lovely.
But she doesn't move. And you feel pretty convinced she's not an illusion, since you made contact. But alright, yes, for now, combat is over.
Okay. When her halberd reforms, Lamia will start working on cutting off her head.
Okay.
She'll yell out, "Good job, Eli," and "Good job, Sam."
Yeah, we did
Cold.
it for now. Yeah, very cold. Let's while you're chopping heads off, why don't we start a fire?
I look at Lamia's non-existent halberd, and I'm like, oh, I'm good at making fire, but I think I'm the
I
only
was
one
just
that
gonna
has.
campfire bead.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
I
I'll
have
cut
one
that.
in my pocket already.
I'm gonna get rid of these effects.
She still have her staff in her hand.
She does. There's a staff made of ice.
Yeah, I kick that away from her.
When you kick
the
it,
body,
it tumbles, and you can see it start to like slowly begin to crack, and parts of it begin to melt.
because I don't know if it'll do anything. I just
Right,
don't
no.
want her body to have that, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Completely fair.
I can tell you. Oh, it's because I have the measuring tool. I'm fucking stupid. We don't really need it though, but I'm gonna go over and
Wait, use the
commit to
campfire bead,
decapitation.
or are you gonna try to get this tree to actually go all the way up? Because that'll get you fire.
I mean, we can throw that oil that we have on it.
Yeah, you have
I
Yeah.
was
Could.
the campfire bead, thank you.
Okay.
That's a hell of a signal.
Wait, we didn't leave any back at the camp?
No, we did.
No, they have two.
So-
Yeah, there were
So we
I
took
took-
one though.
One, yeah.
Mhm.
I have the one that we took with us.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Correct. All right, so you set a fire. I'm not gonna like throw out a bunch of stuff unless we end up needing it. And then Lami, you're sitting there just trying to saw this fucking head off, and there's just like
Here,
blackish
use my
blood
sword.
spraying because, I mean, despite her being a weird, gross, magical being, her heart only just recently stopped beating. In fact, as you're like kind of sawing at this, you can like kind of feel like muscles twitching and moving. Give me. Are you trained in heal?
I don't think I am, but let me double check. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yeah,
Sam
I'm not.
is, though.
Yeah,
I'm
Sam
over
is.
here. I was helping.
Give me a quick heal check.
Oh, let me take that off.
22.
This hag is unconscious.
She ain't dead yet.
Okay, well then we need to make her all the way dead.
But what if I want to
Agreed.
sleep? No. No. Is that still on the table? No. All right.
Sam,
well,
I'd rather you didn't.
okay. Let me. I'll try and.
Just coup de grace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coup de grace.
Just roll damage and we'll take the crit damage.
Yeah.
Which you can power attack and all that stuff too with it.
Oh, I get to check it. Power attack. Yeah, there we go. Just roll damage, you said?
Yeah, I severely doubt she can survive just the damage alone. Oh god.
Nice.
yeah.
Well, I think it's
yeah,
the Falcata of the. Yeah,
the Falcata Magna. Yeah, it has a huge fucking crit. It has a ×3.
Yeah.
So it has an axe head on a sword.
Like crits
Yeah.
on 18s. Not that I've ever rolled a 19 with it, but.
Considering she was 0, that puts her at -43. She definitely does not have 43 Constitution, so she is dead. We'll even say that, like, yeah, you probably are able to just sever the head with that strike. Just whack! Like, sticks into the snow underneath her. You can actually feel the blade kind of hit some packed ice and such underneath. Like, the ground under her is, like, frozen. It's even more solid. But cool.
I hope I didn't chip it. Okay, no, that's good.
So yeah, you now have a winter hag's head that is still dripping.
Gross.
Gross.
Lamia looks
Well,
away, and she
throw
looks
the walls
ashamed
out.
for a minute.
What, are you hungry?
Her stomach growls.
Yeah. And Lamia does answer a little. Let's just go to the fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you carry that if you're okay with that, Sam, because
That's fine.
I don't want to be tempted.
I'm trying to think. Should we burn the body? Does she have like pockets and stuff? Is it worth like searching? Or is this like modern women's clothing where they don't have pockets?
Yes and no. She has like several like small like bone fetishes and other things, like looks like bone like bird bones or like small lizard bones and other things like that, and like bundles of fur and feathers that are just like tied to like the hem of this. Here, I'll just show you the picture of her again,
Yes.
or the token.
Oh, okay.
It's more of a close-up token. So, like, along the hem of that, there are, like, a bunch of different little things that are tied to it, little charms and whatnot. You don't really recognize any of them, but you can try to take some if you want.
No.
You can examine them closely or anything. Okay.
Yeah, no. I know better to mess with the dead people's magic charms that will probably curse me. Sam is probably just like, that doesn't look valuable. Even though he is into knickknacks, because all my characters are, because it's me. Yeah, no. I will mention to Lami, should we burn this body? I don't think it's gonna come back, but I don't like the idea of just leaving it here either.
And might not be a bad idea, but I don't know if her body will affect the Terran or anything. You know,
Oh, what now?
the terrain.
Terrain?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, yeah. The Terran. What do those damn Terrans be doing here from Earth? No,
The Arth.
Yeah.
Yarth.
The heck is that from?
It's a DBZ. The
Oh,
the
yes,
Bardock
yes,
movie.
yes. Okay. I was like, because I said it without remembering. It's just one of those things that's in my brain. All right. Well,
The Bardock movie's so good.
Dude, all of it's fucking good. Either way.
yeah.
So you guys are gonna burn the body or no? Or are you still
I'll
deciding?
ask Eli
didn't mean to
when I get
interrupt.
up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll drag the body over there to the fire.
Yeah, I'll get both.
Don't put it in my fire. I'm trying
Well, no,
to
I can grab the body part. I mean, body itself. It's just the bleeding face
I
that's
mean-
very tempting, especially
No,
since Lamia
I'm
did
saying
want to
I
bite
don't-
her.
I don't
Which has more
want
blood in it, the body
my
or the
fire.
head?
Let's make a little pyre or something and light it over there. I don't want hag fumes in the fire that I'm trying to warm myself on.
What if it gives you special powers, though?
Listen,
I have
there's a
special
certain
powers. I don't need
vampire
any more.
that would devour this head
Anyway,
Jeez.
of its
It's the
blood.
most inside joke of inside jokes.
Yes, it is.
Don't worry about it.
I missed what you
guys.
said.
Don't worry. Just move on.
Just
Don't worry
keep
about
going.
it.
Yeah,
That is a
Uh,
whole can of worms.
it is. It's awesome. Okay, so we'll
No, it's a
drag the
body.
body close to the fire so we can start a pyre, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
roast
we'll
it.
move it later.
Hmm?
I'll carve up some hag flank and no. That's dark. Let's just go to the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are around the campfire, of course, to warm up and get Lamia's armor to melt before her goop runs out.
Because it will run out.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Is anybody else gravely injured?
Not gravely, but I am injured.
I'm quite injured as well, but listen, we're fine. Oh, if you're gravely injured, then take care of you.
Yeah, you were on the ground not too long ago, Sam. You should heal yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal Eli.
That's true. If the boss dies, you can't get paid.
Yeah.
That's not true at all. I
Oh,
don't
damn,
control the
so close.
paychecks.
Oh yeah, that was so close
yeah,
for
you
another
heal 6.
recovery.
Hooray.
I could roll luck. I'm not going to though.
You
Just,
can't-
can I roll luck on spell recovery?
No.
No, we've already established we can't do that.
I'm at 50% health now,
I need to nerf spell recovery to be fair.
which is a lot
But
comparatively to what I was at.
I'm not going to do it on any ongoing campaigns.
Okay.
Nope, just new ones.
Yeah, just new
I
ones.
will stare at you though now with a look of incredulity, which is I said heal yourself.
Pat, Pat. No. I think you got me earlier. Or I forget who punched me in
Oh
the chest.
yeah, I did. I definitely hit your potion bandolier button.
Yeah.
50-50 shot on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Do this, there we go.
Oh, I still have that tiny cage.
Sherlock, you're back. No. Where the hell were he? Just like vomits up snail shells. A mound, a comical large amount,
Right?
where he's like now neck deep.
So this
Yeah,
this sucks.
Sam looks really bad off.
I'm pretty tired. And Sam, are you tired too? I'm referring to the fatigue.
Yeah, because you guys are both fatigued from the waves of fatigue attack.
Yeah, sorry, that was an in-character pause as well. He was like,
Oh,
yeah,
right. They're trying to tell
Yeah,
the
he-
difference between tired and just
and
wounded.
hurt. Like, am I tired or am I just real messed up? Yes.
It took us a while to get here, didn't it?
A little bit. We need to sleep. We need a rest. At least I can get some spells back. I mean, I cast Pass Without a Trace again, I think, but I don't want to try and move through all this because if benefits of leaving now is we may not have to worry about those wolves showing up or the ward or whatnot. The negative staying here is they could just show up here. Yeah.
Or something else could show up here.
Or something else, yeah.
Yeah, anybody could show up here.
I mean,
It
But
could even be a
traveling is
bug.
going to be hard.
it's been pretty quiet around here because this was the Hag's territory, and I think things knew to stay away.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
This area is pretty open, though.
Also, like, she probably has stuff at where she lived. We might want to go look at that too. See if we can get cool
Do
stuff.
do we know where she lived though?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not trying
You
to
don't-
find
she
it.
probably lived somewhere, but you don't know where it is. You'd have to go
Yeah.
find it.
I'm
That's
sure
fine.
there's a veritable treasure trove of
Treasure.
awful things in
Or troves.
her lair. But at the
Though, as you
moment-
say that, I will chime in here and say, Eli, you do notice that the little necklace thing, now that she's dead, isn't pointing at her body. It seems to be pointing off toward the southeast.
Oh, okay.
Pull's not quite as strong. It's just kind of like occasionally floats up and then sort of lowers down. Like it's a much weaker signal.
Right. Well, this is interesting for sure. It could be pointing us in the right direction or a direction.
Maybe it's another hag.
Please
or-
don't say that.
Yeah, it could be the rest of her coven or something, because remember she was estranged from her coven. Or it could be whatever area she used as a lair.
Mm-hmm. They don't have like backups, right? She doesn't have like another body her consciousness goes into or something like that, right? I don't know what hags.
I
do.
mean, she could
Neither
in
do
theory
I.
know something like magical jar.
What is magical jar?
When you die, your body goes in a soul jar, basically. Thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Is there like a element we could have seen when she died?
I don't know. Never actually seen anybody cast magical jar. I just have a scroll of it. In fact,
No.
Yeah. I'd say, Eli, you would know there wouldn't be like a visual thing
Right,
that you'd be able to
yeah.
trace. It's just
yeah.
Only kind of magical jar I know about is Granny's cookie jar, because those things are so good. I wish I had one right now.
Also
Yeah.
with magic jar, it's weird because usually speaking, you cast it while you still have a body, and then your soul leaves your body, and then you like are unconscious, and it's weird. But there's other ways of doing that same style of effect that I'm not as well versed in. Yeah, I know that there's like multiple ways to do weird stuff like that. So maybe we should investigate this.
We're gonna
I
sleep
guess.
Because, like, so the thing about the jar too is, right, so if you can possess bodies and stuff, when you do magic jar, I think, something weird like that, I don't remember
Mhm.
exactly how it works. So this could poke body, not be actually her body.
Yeah. Well, that happened earlier when she. Would you have told me that that wasn't really her? Like that? No, we've had time to catch up. Like the one that I was talking to when she was propositioning me, wasn't actually her.
Yeah.
It could be like a Waldgeist or something. They're made out of wood.
Yeah.
Poke it.
Would.
Nature's metal. Anyways,
Um,
so let's go ahead and burn the body
Mhm.
to like start a pyre, and I guess go investigate this real quick before, and maybe it'll give us somewhere we can actually hunker down out of the elements too. Because
That's
if we
true.
do need to rest before we go back, sitting out here in the open is not the place to do it. Like
Mhm.
you said, we don't want the wargs to come
Mhm.
checking or whatever. We need some kind of shelter or somewhere we can hunker down.
I'll try and warm up real quick, and then I'll get to doing that fire.
to burn the hag body.
Yeah.
Okay, about how long you guys try to take to just rest here?
Well, I might at least warm up a little bit because I know we were doing those.
Short
Checks.
rest. Anyways.
Right.
At,
So, yeah.
at least like an
Short rest stop.
hour probably, because if we want to make sure we warm up all the way, we defrost Lamia's stuff all the way, we burn the body at least enough that we feel satisfied. Like that's probably an hour. What would you guys think?
At least.
Okay,
Plus,
Yeah.
so
you're pretty beat up. So
I'd say
I
an
imagine you guys are not moving at like max speed, right? So, especially Sam. Sam is real hurt. Like visually, you can tell like he's in bad shape. But but he still trundles along, burning the body and doing all the hard work, like Sam do. So you pass about an hour. Over the course of that time, the weather actually seems like it clears up. It's still snowing. It's still very cold, but it's not like instead of getting worse, it kind of went back to about where it was before you got close to this hag. What you heard about her bringing in fierce weather and stuff was also probably true.
Just probably.
I'm gonna also take this wonderful opportunity to just eat something, anything at all that we have with us. Any trail ration, I don't care. I'm hungry.
Yeah, you use up rations. You want?
Lamia
I
will
imagine
eat.
You guys are eating.
Her last wolf meat.
Okay.
I bet Ellie was holding her breath too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Eat the hag, eat the hag. Like, so you guys lay low for a little bit, try to get your breath back, warm up, get the hag's body burnt, or at least started to burn. It does start to burn, but eventually it begins to instead melt.
Oh.
And the smoke becomes this like kind of acrid smelling, like bitter smelling steam that almost leaves like this like bitter coating of like a taste on your tongue and like scent in your nose. She seems to melt into this puddle of water that seeps into the snow below, or into the earth below. And you've got like a big ass steam cloud that goes up and disappears after a while. But cool. Then
Before we start going to this other area, I'm going to pass without a trace once we start moving.
Okay.
State that.
Excellent.
Please cast it. Yeah. Okay. Well, don't get it back again, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's for 4 hours.
All right. So you guys get up and start trudging back through the snow again. Now it's still cold enough that you know this is going to be pretty rough going.
Mm-hmm.
However, you can do it. You can make do. Let me see. Because of the fact that you're so low on health. No, I think it's still fine. We do the same way we've been doing it. But I'm assuming you're following the necklace thing again. Trying to get to where that's headed. Is that what the plan was? Okay. And just hoping it's not another hag. Gotcha.
Yep.
Very much so. Yes.
So who's the sacrifice if it is another hag?
I guess it will be. Oh, okay.
You just rip Sam's belt off.
Yeah.
And push him forward.
He's got the lowest HP. Get him. Anyways,
He's drunk as good.
Defend himself.
I'm weak and vulnerable.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, wink. Oh no, not my lucky bloodline.
Oh.
Eventually they're trying to return him to you. Take him back! He keeps saying weird things. You won't leave on Leia.
I don't know what a Dami mommy is, and I refuse to learn.
But alright, so you guys begin to travel. Sam, go ahead and give me your survival check for navigation. I suppose just avoiding hazards and that kind of stuff. Worst parts of the weather you're dealing with. You are still traveling through a forest at this point.
I'm going to add the 2 into it.
And can I keep an eye out?
Ooh, not great.
Sure, give me a perception.
I mean, I'm glad that survival's real high for me, but still, it's not a great roll. It's a 4 on the die. So a 19 total.
Do you want to do a luck die?
No, not for
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Okay. It makes sense.
19's decently
Yeah.
high.
19's
It's not
good.
great.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which it makes sense though.
You're
Players
tired.
are-
17.
You're tired.
Yeah.
Severely wounded. It's still fucking cold, and that's gonna wear on you, as you know it will. So I will ask you guys for fortitude saves here in a moment. But
Yep.
I can help one of you.
right. But you like even like you guys are following this this like signal. You're like you're trying to make sure you go through the right way through these trees and like avoid snowdrifts and everything like that. Lamia, you actually are able to notice something that Sam misses, and it's just barely in enough time for you to like say something. Is you guys are about to walk through this sort of cleared area, but you notice this kind of steep section of it where it sort of drops, like literally you watch part of it go, like some of this what looks like snow, like drop, like a couple of inches. And because you are also trained in survival, you recognize that as meaning that there's probably like a sheet of ice or something under the snow that just cracked and is about to give way. So you're able
Oh,
to,
God.
with your perception check, be like, "Oh, Sam, hold on," and like kind of grab his arm and get him to stop, like, point it out, and he's like, "Oh shit!" Okay, and you guys are able to go around that. So crisis averted.
Woo!
That would have been
Yeah.
Right.
Fun. Definitely fun.
Would have been interesting to say the least.
Yep. Now go ahead and do your fortitude saves versus the weather. This is going to cover an hour of travel.
+5 because of our coats.
Mm-hmm. So you are still going to take some damage, but
+5 for y'all.
Is this the last hour of my coldness, or we passed that essentially?
you passed it because you just rested
Okay.
for an hour. Yeah.
I was just making
Sorry.
sure.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Okay.
You did
Okay.
reset the
God.
DC because you guys warmed up, so you're doing
Yeah.
that too. And then we just need Boss Man.
Eli.
Sorry. I had it all set up, ready to go. There we go.
Nope.
And then it didn't.
Gonna-
16.
Well,
like I said,
16 is
it
pretty good.
reset the DC, so
Yeah,
that
I think
passes.
16
So
is
that,
good. Yeah.
exactly. It's 15. So cool. So you guys are just gonna take no risk of frostbite, just the non-lethal. It's not as bad as it was earlier, so I'm gonna take a 3 non-lethal.
Okay.
Hooray.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
close. I'm also close to non-lethaling, equaling my remaining.
Yeah,
so.
because you haven't been healed. Go ahead.
Oh, I did heal
He did heal
No,
me.
no, no.
That's right. I
That's true,
got to
yeah.
lose my non-lethal. I forgot you did heal me.
And then what were you saying, Molly?
Wasn't this non-lethal from the cold? So warming up, we got rid of at least 1 point of the non-lethal.
You rested for an hour, so yeah, you would have dropped 1 point of the non-lethal from the cold if you still had any.
Okay, yeah, I still had
Yeah.
some.
So they got red. So
8. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have ditched your non-lethal from that, from getting the healing
Yeah.
potion,
Yeah. And then this 3 is fresh.
Okay.
which is good. Good, because I was getting dangerously close too, but I forgot that Sam magical healing me, so I got to drop that.
You guys. Oh, where's the necklace pointing? Where's Eli?
Just
Like,
face
holy-
down in the
just-
snow.
Just in the snow. Like fucking like 40 feet behind you.
turn around, he's just that ice cube, like the items in Zelda.
like
Boss,
like
why
Genesis
didn't
in
you
the end of The
say
Shining.
anything? We could have helped you. They just like bury you.
We'll turn him into a toboggan. That way we can get home faster.
Oh, Wiggle, fetch my toboggan.
Sorry, I'm derailing now. Anyway, so you guys travel for about an hour. You finally reach what appears to be a cave, like kind of into like a hillside, and you can see that it is covered in ice and snow. And on the way up there, you as you start to approach it a bit closer, you see hanging from the trees are these like what look like some kind of dried, like very thin strips of tendons or some kind of entrails or something like that that's been dried and used to cord and like put together bundles of sticks that have other preserved organs and shrunken heads and all sorts of stuff just like littered around this area. You notice that the trees near this cave are like completely barren of leaves. You notice a few just like rotten animal corpses nearby that are just like laying off in the snow. They seem to be spaced strangely evenly apart, almost forming like a circle of some kind, like a ring around, like that seems to go out of view, obviously, but you could presume that maybe it encircles the entire like circumference of this like cave area. That's what you're approaching, and you can see the mouth of the cave in the distance. That also has like strings with little things and stuff hanging off of them, very Blair Witch style.
I'll look at the dried, the preserved stuff, and I'll look at Lemmy. He's like, "No," and then keep going.
But it's jerky, profane jerky, the forbidden biltong.
Profane jerky.
What am I, a dog?
The forbidden snack.
Lamia sniffs.
No.
Smells delicious. Smells absolutely fantastic. Oh my god. Is that teriyaki? This bitch was out here making teriyaki?
This is an outrage. I was going to eat
bitch.
that mummy. Anyways, teriyaki jerky always makes me think of the mummy from Futurama.
Right?
And
Hey, I was gonna eat that
he
mummy.
was teriyaki flavored.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Teriyaki flavored.
My weird ability to
yes.
just always quote Futurama is great at derailing us.
Okay, so let's just carefully, I guess, explore this.
Mm-hmm.
Carefully being an operative word. We don't know. This could be like trapped. So keep your eyes peeled and your feet light.
What? I look down.
Don't keep your eyes on your feet. Look ahead and don't step on things.
Said white or wide?
Wide.
Light? Eyes peeled, feet light?
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Anyways, don't step on stuff, mate. Is my point.
Okay. You guys try to approach it carefully, or you're just walking up like, fuck it, we're the kings and queens of Fuck Mountain.
I'm still keeping an eye out.
If I can get a stick, I'm gonna walk with a stick in front of me. Are you kidding me? Like jabbing the ground with a stick.
Okay. You guys can do either perception or stealth for your approach.
Stealthy
Oh,
boy.
gee, that was answered for me pretty easily. Never mind.
You're distracted by the teriyaki preserved organs hanging from the trees.
Eli, are you gonna roll stealth or are you gonna roll
Yeah, I'm a
perception?
stealthy boy.
Okay.
Wow, that one's got like smoked pepper. This one's definitely garlic. Fuck. This lady was really out to get you, Lamia.
How did she know?
Oh man,
Nobody
that
knows
one's
stealth
got
I
fucking
was.
everything seasoning on it. Holy shit.
I hit cancel instead of go for the roll.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So 20. I don't know. The trees are dead. Is this a forest? No.
It is still technically forced, but yeah.
Okay, so two higher. 20.
Noise. So Eli is being very quiet, moving through the snow. Lamia is like hella distracted. I'm mostly kidding about the whole like flavors of jerky thing, but
Yeah, okay.
obviously we'll say it's more that you're just like hyper vigilant. You can't seem to focus your mind on like one thing. You're like trying to look in too many directions at once, sort of thing.
That's fair.
Cloak of Shadows.
So I get
Eli
+3.
is even more sneaky.
I do believe it's +3.
Your level, yes, it should be half level.
Yep.
Okay, and then so that means it is Sam. You notice as you guys are approaching, you hear something inside the cave move. You hear like a clack, like something hard tapping on stone or like scraping on ice, like a small shuffle, and then like dead silence. You're able to like, reach up and kind of warn people, like grab Lamia's shoulder for a second, like kind of that I heard something motion. And then right as you do, the young warg from earlier lunges out of the cave, snarls, like pretty much right where you were going to step. It just like comes out, snarls at you, like it's kind of jarring for a second, and then it starts to like bolt and take off away from you guys.
Smart.
Are wargs inherently evil, or are they like alignment wise? Look, I need to add to my repertoire.
You've never known them to not be cruel.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing, as far as you know, winter wolves and wargs are cruel.
I could change them. No.
It's still a man-sized, mean-ass wolf. But yeah, sure.
And, we killed their parents, so you could definitely change
the
them.
bigger version.
We killed the Harpy's parents, too, but,
Hey, they won't know that!
Unless you tell them.
Unless you guys give chase or shoot at it or something, then it just runs off.
No, I'll just let it go. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not.
You see it looks like bolting to like kind of the northeast, like it's like going around off into the woods. You can see another like white fur wolf seem to join it out of the trees before they disappear.
Yeah, we killed your mom. Get out of here.
So you can presume that well, I mean, it probably if no one had noticed it, you probably would have got hit. It would have bit you or something. As like seemingly more of a way to like ward you off. So like you should be like, oh shit, oh my god, I'm being attacked, so we could like get away. But since you were stopped, it just was like, fuck you, and then run. So cool. So it ran off. You do recognize that it looks the same as the other one you encountered before. And anyway, so then you guys begin to make your way into the cave, which is completely dark. I don't know if anyone wants to use any kind of light source for poor Sam, or if you're just gonna be like tough titty.
You got any more of that night vision handy?
I mean, I can cast dark vision. Yes.
Okay.
Well, good, because otherwise I would have turned on my cap.
Yeah, that's what helped though. Me specifically.
Yeah,
There you go,
you
friend.
see.
Thank you. I healed you earlier.
Hence why I'm so generous.
I died today. No.
Thanks, Scarlet. No. How many times in one conversation did you bring up that you died? It was like 5.
So crazy. I didn't
make it all about you and your death.
Yeah.
So as you begin to make your way into this cave, which seems to be mostly level, it seems to descend just slightly before it kind of pitches to the side and starts to curve upward, as if you're now ascending. Still going obviously deeper into this large hill. It is fucking freezing in here, though. No checks or anything right now. It's just like, it's obvious that like you don't want to stay in here. You could preserve food in this cave easily. Despite knowing this temperature would easily work as a walk-in freezer for ages to come, you do smell the distinct kind of sickly, sweet, putrid scent of rotting meat somewhere deep within.
Gross.
But you can also hear liquid bubbling, like a viscous liquid bubbling in the distance. You smell something also intensely herbal, very pungent as well. Go ahead.
I'm going to ask Eli where the necklace is pointing, which would also be directed towards you, I guess.
Yeah, it's still, it's basically just pointing the directions you're walking, like it's guiding you up through this cave.
Okay, cool.
You know, if it was like...
Thank you, because I meant to say that earlier, then I forgot. I got distracted.
Pointing at like the mouth of the entrance, and as soon as we go in, it just like, whoop, like flips back around or something, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Or it starts doing the compass thing where it just starts spinning.
Like, you're on it.
Right.
I just imagine if it starts spinning, the whole necklace starts spinning, so it looks like I'm hula hooping it.
Boss, why are you doing that? I got heels. So, you guys, continue through this cave. You can smell that scent getting stronger. You hear also something moving. And this is before you can really see anything other than just that you're going through a tunnel. And then finally it splits off into 3 different directions. Obviously, you guys continue to follow the necklace, guide you through the center tunnel of the 3. There is an abrupt wall you kind of run into that is about 7 feet up. You have to kind of climb over. Assuming you guys take your time and get over it, there's no real checks that need to be made. That's not too much taller than you, even though it's sheer.
Mm-hmm.
But I will need to know who is climbing up first, like what order you're going.
I'll take the time to put on the gloves and climb up using them. So I go first.
Oh, okay.
So Sam,
Are you
I'm
sure?
also-
Because
Yeah, I'm also the lightest, probably.
yeah, you probably are the lightest.
Yeah. Also, I got those ice bear gloves, so which aid me in that.
Yeah,
endeavor.
no climb check or anything, but like, yeah, you put those on and just like, hoist yourself up.
Quite literally designed to climb.
Yeah,
But yeah. And
you
also,
very easily.
if something attacks me, I got them on my hand, so I can just whack.
Yeah, sure,
you know?
like pick up
Like,
a weapon. Yeah.
yeah. And also, if something attacks me and I fall off, I'll just die. No, from the 6 feet fall.
But yeah, so as soon as you get up there, you can actually see a light source ahead of you, Sam. You can see, it looks like the cave, like the tunnel, seems to open about 15 feet in front of you. It opens up into a room, like a much wider cavern that has been not worked, but furnished, clearly. You can see what looks like some kind of large fur rug has been laid out over it. It's not in the shape of an animal. It's like almost perfectly circular. It's obviously been crafted and worked and turned into something else. But it's got thick, black and like dark gray fur, just laid out there across the bottom of this kind of damp, frigid cavern. You can see more of those fetishes and things hanging down, but as you hoist your way up there and like, kind of take a step to like clear some space for your allies to come up there, you definitely hear something move inside there. Something shifts, and you hear a voice call from in there. Sounds like a very light, raspy voice in a language you don't understand. Kufwa?
Oh.
Does it kind of sound similar to the is it Sylvan or is...
That the Ved were speaking?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound like? Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I was gonna ask if it was like sounds like anything I've heard before, but that works.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just don't know the words. Just like, oh, I think that's probably Sylvan again.
Mm.
But on that note, we are at about break time.
Sick.
So I'll give you some time to like figure out how you kind of want to approach this. We'll go to break real quick. We'll come back at 9:05.
Okay.
To round it out, and we will see you all here very shortly. Goodbye.
Bye.
Like other fantasy books where I have gotten like the middle book. I just get to make up what the first book was. It's like, and then I saw him, my mortal enemy, Jeff. I'm like, oh, dude, Jeff did something messed up to this guy. You know,
Copied his homework.
yeah, or something. Like I don't know what Jeff did.
Jeff?
Then I finally get book
JJK
one, and he
jumping,
like,
bro.
like
My
I
name
don't know,
is Jeff.
burned his house down or something like that. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Also,
Anyway, we're back.
yeah, if you guys hear weird noise in the background, it's because my dog is deciding that he's gonna kill this pineapple.
Yeah,
Pineapple's
to the pineapple.
dead.
It's
I didn't know
already
this was psych.
it's already wounded. So
Okay, same psych.
here you go.
I love Psych.
Take it back.
Yeah, I keep seeing clips of it on TikTok. I'm like, man, I'll watch it again.
Such a good
But it's
show.
advertised by Paramount Plus, I think.
No, it's on
literally-
Peacock.
Is it Peacock? Okay, that's who's
It
advertising.
was
Because-
on Hulu because I
It
watched
was,
all
yeah.
of it when it was on Hulu, but
I'm
And
gonna
it
have to
was, I
subscribe to one of
think
those.
the series is on Amazon, but the movies are still on Peacock. So I still haven't seen the second movie with Lassiter in it.
Oh, I didn't know they had movies.
Yeah.
They do. They're good.
They're
I haven't seen the
I
second one,
have
but
Anyway, let's go on.
a
So
you
we
hear
hear
about Pluto that's messed up sticker on my water bottle. I just want to say that.
He's
Um,
good. So we hear
fuck.
that voice.
I had one other thing and I totally lost it.
Oh,
I don't think I doubt it was important. I doubt it was important.
There you go.
But
I
you hear
always,
that voice, so you're pretty sure it's speaking Sylvan from the inside. I don't know if Sam reacts to that specifically or not before other people start climbing up.
I'm just gonna be on guard.
Okay.
Because they're close.
Step out of the way. Let them climb up. Hey,
oh,
thanks,
thank you
Spinoza.
for the follow.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. So you just let the others
Welcome.
climb up after you. The voice doesn't seem to speak again, but you can still kind of hear some slight movements from up ahead.
Mhm. Once everybody's up, I'm like, yeah, I heard a voice over there. And my stage was weird. I heard a voice over there. So I actually talk loud. Speaking a language I don't understand. I think it's that language the old big heads were speaking. Because I forgot their actual names.
Old big heads. Got it.
It speaks again. You don't understand it.
Oh,
Yeah, see? Or here.
yeah, I definitely
Time
heard
to-
that.
Comprehend languages. So, chug that potion.
You drink the comprehend language potion. Okay.
Yeah, the last one we have.
All right. So you drink it. It doesn't. There's no immediate response or anything up, so you don't know you're listening.
Taking it off my sheet now. Okay.
We're all chatting
Yeah.
at the same time.
So catch up here.
So, Eli, do you cast the spell or?
Yeah, I drank the potion.
Oh, okay.
Lets you understand it, not speak it, though, correct?
Right. It's only comprehension.
I will speak it. Who's out there?
So you guys all hear it, but only Eli, you understand it. It says, "You don't sound like the mistress."
What does that?
It says we don't sound like the mistress.
Oh, well, yeah, we shouldn't sound like her.
Right. Do you speak Ulu?
I'm gonna try my language. It doesn't hurt to try, even though
Or
Probably
any
not.
language other than the one you're speaking?
What do you say in Thule?
Cool. So, can you show yourself for me? Or can you show yourself for me?
Its response is, "I don't understand what you're saying.
Does it?
Can you
Doesn't
understand me?
Nope.
I need help."
It needs help, so let's go figure that out.
All right. I'm coming in. Don't hurt me, please. I kind of try to.
You got to
like
adopt
I would
my
to an animal.
tried and true negotiating tactic, which is walk in with your hands up.
Yeah.
It's worked every time so far. Don't laugh at it.
Mhm.
Has it really?
Yeah.
I think
I've yet
Sam
to
got
be
shot with his
or
hands up
killed.
once.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Ow.
Eli hasn't, but
It works for me then.
Because I surprised somebody, I think, is what
yeah,
happened.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened.
Ow! Rude.
So you guys all walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the light appears to be coming from. The light appears to be coming from a like a wicker a wicker fucking word sphere. That you can see like something buzzing in, almost like it contains a bunch of fireflies or like really tiny dancing lights or something. But there's no fire. you do see that there is a cauldron sitting on like against this opposite wall that has like an area that's sort of dug into the wall for it. And there is steam that seems to be carrying upward, almost like you'd imagine it's going out of some kind of chimney, because it's not filling up the room. Beneath it, you see a bunch of rocks that are like all surrounding the cauldron that appear to give off a kind of greenish glow to them. And you assume they're giving off heat because the cauldron is boiling some kind of dark purplish liquid on the inside of it. Near these appears to be a cage made of bones that look like they've been fused together haphazardly to form a cage. And on the inside of it is a shackled young boy, it looks like. Maybe just 13, 14. Let's see, you guys... who's all training knowledge local?
Me.
Not me.
Not me.
Okay.
So go, Eli.
You're even without the training, you recognize the race of this boy. He's actually Riyadh. You can see that he's got kind of like the patches of fuzz and such on his face. Like you can see like the short fur. He has like the slight point to his ears with like the kind of very like soft downy fur kind of surrounding him because he's obviously pretty young.
Yeah.
There's actually a bit of a ruff of it around his like neck and like around the shoulders and such. That like at first glance the others would maybe think like, oh, he's got a weird looking tunic that's got like a fur ruff around the collar, but no, you can tell that's his. It's very light colored, kind of a bluish gray and white fur is what it is. Okay. And he's obviously shackled at the ankle to this cage, and then also at the wrists. Do you need help, Harley? Oh, you switched toys.
I can't kill the pineapple.
Yeah, he switched toys. He switched to what is it? The Christmas tree. Okay.
No. Yeah, kill Christmas.
The dog that ate Christmas.
Coming to.
Can I show the chat?
Hallmark.
Can I have it? Can I show the chat? Can I show the
Hallmark original?
This is the tree he's eating.
Oh, it's like a Christmas cookie.
Yeah. Here's the progress he's made. There you go.
Always making progress.
He's fucking hawking this thing as I'm showing it.
Always making progress.
He's like, remember, that's mine.
I'll let you have it for a while because I am good at sharing.
He found the squeaker.
You hear the squeaking? Oh, that's great.
I'm giving that boy too many parts of my banana for him not to learn to share.
Hopefully, you guys can hear me over his squeaking because I can't stop him unless I
No,
need
it's
to. I'm
fine.
gonna take it away. So, yes,
People
you can see
will
this boy is
unfollow.
obviously shackled in this cage. They look well fed, at least, but they're, you would guess, Eli, maybe, like I said, like 13, 14. They're not that old.
I'll try speaking to him in Tertium since I recognize the race, and that is a race that is common in the Caliph. But can't talk.
As you do, he does seem to kind of perk up. God, he's going nuts. He does seem to perk up. Denozo, Harley, my dog, is a mutt. He's got probably some kind of pity in him, except for the purposes of like being able to rent places. I have no idea.
Yeah,
literally, the shelter just said mixed breed, and we were like, "What kind of mixed breed?" They're like, "Well, because his coat's blonde, he probably has some kind of lab." And that's about all they could tell me. He's very
a goober. That's what kind of dog he is.
Yeah, he's a goober.
And I will put if he stops messing with his toy, I'll drag him over and bring him on stream. But I don't want to completely interrupt him while he's playing. So
he's a Staffordshire Shire Bull Terrier. That's what he is.
Yeah, Staffordshire Terrier. Mutts are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Googled what looks like a pit bull.
They're pretty much categorized the same though.
Yeah.
He's a big
Oh, are they?
bone. That's what he
Mhm.
is.
Yeah, they're categorized the exact
So
same. 'cause
he,
they're
perks
essentially the
up?
same breed. But yes, he perks up, and he seems to recognize what you said, Eli,
Mhm.
and he responds in Tertian and just says, Are you here to help me?"
I mean, sure. Who are you? Why are you here? What help do you need? All those wonderful questions.
You ask what help he needs. He gets this look like, "What?" And the cage. You got the key?
The key? No.
Oh,
Uh,
then you need to get out of here before she comes back.
That's not going to be a problem.
Eli,
Yeah, I
you
don't-
seem to have picked up something with him?
Oh, he speaks Tertian.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's just
Yeah. You
just
started.
wondered if you suddenly learned a
I
different
mean,
language.
I thought by the me speaking Tertian, you guys kind of got that we were having a conversation. But yeah, he speaks
I
Tertian.
don't understand Hershien.
No, but you should know what it sounds like.
Sounds very elegant.
Not really.
How long have you worked for me?
I mean, a little, but you don't talk Tertian normally.
I don't have to talk it a lot. That's not the point. Anyways, we're arguing
It's
over
definitely
semantics
not
here.
the point.
The point is, the boy understands it.
The boy.
I don't know his name yet. I haven't asked that. I'm getting there. You people need to chill out.
It is cold.
You're all going to die if she comes back.
Well, she's already dead, so shush. Stop being a naysay.
You're being
Whatever.
awfully combative for Mr. Polite over there.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't be.
He's in a bone cage.
No, it's not
What the
his
fuck
fault.
is wrong with
It's
you?
It's Sam and Lamia trying to push my buttons here.
He's in a bone cage, and you're talking to him like he's just
Nah.
like stubbed his toe.
Oh, because I don't trust him. Okay.
Yeah, no, forget this kid.
Nah, we got this. Anyways, why are you in this cage? And Sam, can you try and figure out how to open said cage?
Sure, you said something about. Oh, no, I don't understand that. You said key and tertian. I can try and break it apart, I guess.
Yeah, unless you do have a key for some reason for this cage that we've never seen before and have no reason to have a key for.
I knew I should have searched that body better. No, I had a bunch of effigy stuff on it and religious things I didn't want to touch. Yeah, let me look at this cage. I'm gonna go up to the cage and give it a couple tests of like how fused are these bones.
You just like grab it and start
See if I can.
like testing it.
Yeah.
As you walk up and like kind of reach for it, the boy inside the step like he hunkers way back in it, like away from you.
I'm gonna go. Whoa, hey, it's all right. I'm checking this out. Try and get you out. All right.
He says, of course, obviously one of you hears him. He says, "Be careful. I don't know if it's magic. I don't know."
Yeah, I will pass it on to Sam as well. But yeah, we already. I'm telling the boy, we already are. Being careful. We assume everything in here is trapped. As I stare daggers at Sam. Anyways, but okay. What's your name?
I don't have one.
Okay, what would you like to be called? How about that?
Oh, squeak squeak. No, I'm kidding. You can just call me Dave.
Okay,
I had
sure.
a good friend named Dave once, I think.
Never mind. I was gonna say you don't remember your name, but you remember their name. But I get that. So, anywho, Dave. Now,
Yeah, she took my original name away. I can't have it anymore.
Okay, got it. Names have power. I understand that. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I never figured out a way to tell the days.
Okay.
A long
So,
time.
A while. Yeah, got it. I am gonna translate to everybody, by the way, as I'm talking. I'm gonna just relay to you guys anything that feels like wholly important, that you might think is important. I will probably tell you. I'm gonna tell you the
The name that we are calling him that he likes to be called is Dave. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, sure. Anywho, so Dave, we're gonna try and get you out of here. Why did she have you in here?
I think she wanted me to change into something else.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
hate that.
There
So
was others that she changed.
Right. Oh, excuse me. Did she change them into big wolfy thingies?
No,
Okay.
not those. They. I don't know what she changed them into. They looked. How do I say this? They look the same. They're the same on the outside.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
the inside is different.
I'm on the outside, but the inside is different.
Yeah. They're. She takes everything out and then fills them with other stuff. I don't know what she does with the insides.
Got it. Speaking of while we're talking, I am gonna detect magic so that I hopefully can see if the cage is trapped or
While he's
anything magical.
doing that and talking, I'm gonna see if there's any visual traps on it.
Okay, give me perception. Bud, can you sit down? All right,
Hey. I hit that much loved.
It's dog tax!
Dog tags.
Pupper. Hi, Harvey.
Yeah.
Ooh, 30's good.
You
And
get a
then,
boy.
detects magic.
You interrupted my squeaking for this.
No, he stopped.
What
He
a
put
good
it-
paw.
He
Such a
put his
good
paw on
boy.
my desk. He put his paw on my desk.
I am DM now. Everybody has bananas, and they must give it to me.
I declare that you have to give me peanut butter, or you don't get to level up.
Ah, so nasty blackmailing us with that, Mr. DM.
Snap to it.
Um,
There you go. There's your 15 seconds of fame.
I don't negotiate with doggos. That's not true at all.
But what
I
about
1000%
terrorists?
do negotiate with dogs.
I've communicated with the squirrels, and they work for me.
Lamia,
Go ahead.
sorry, Lamia
No.
wanted to look around a little bit.
Okay. If you're just like looking around, we'll get to yours in just a moment.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
just
fine.
describe some stuff. The text magic does reveal. You see some kind of transmutation. I'll just give you that for
Okay.
free on the cage, even though I was supposed to make you check. Go ahead and roll me spellcraft to see if you can decipher the effect.
All right, text. Okay. It was 26.
It is 26.
It's going
Oh,
nuts.
hold on.
My boy's going ham.
I gotta show them the toy, bud. He's mad at me. It's an avocado.
Yes, the avocado toy.
It used to be able to close, but he's like ripped the middle out of it enough that he's just got this weird belly button thing. But yeah,
The double pit avocado. Yeah.
right.
I mean, spellcraft to identify the spell.
Yeah,
Arcana is
Arcana is
more like-
for identifying the school, but I accidentally gave him that for free. So,
C.
because we're doing Pathfinder First Edition. That's the thing. We're on PF1E. We're not doing 5E. So there's actually a suite of knowledge skills, nature, Arcana, what the other ones? Religion. All that stuff is lumped into the different knowledge skills you can put different points in. And then spellcraft is its own skill, which is used to specifically identify spells being cast or spell effects.
Yeah, Pathfinder and 5e are very different.
Yeah. Similar bones, but it's just
Yeah.
the skills are all over the place though.
They're-
I'm sorry, Denozo, I forgot you were a 5e
They're
player, so
different
yeah.
enough.
I do like the skills in Pathfinder better than I do 5e. It feels more specified, and you can increase your.
So was
skills.
he able to
Well,
identify?
he's allowed to ask me stuff, Molly. Jesus.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god. So anyway, the 26 is you're pretty sure the effect, the transmutation effect, is what fuses them together, but it
Okay.
also does harden them. You can't figure out what kind of bone, like what creatures the bones are from, but you can tell that it's not going to be as easy to break as if it was just made out of regular bones. Like you can't just pull it apart or anything like that. It may even stand up to weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a door on this cage? Like an easy to
Slightly
find door?
closer examination, especially in Sam's looking, you're able to find what appears to be the door part of it. There's no like handle or anything, so you don't know where a fucking key would go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and cast knock on the door.
Okay.
With my 30, I didn't see any physical things on it, right?
No, like you don't see anything that looks like a trap at all. It all seems just like bones.
Okay. Just want to make sure before that happened.
Okay, give me a cast roll plus 10.
Alrighty, coming right up.
He's gone from squeaking to rustling, I hear. Ooh, thunder.
Yeah, it's already starting to rain a little bit here. Ugh, that was gross. Gross bad.
Blech. Yeah, it is gross bad. And then keeping that 20, not using luck or
Yeah, I'm not
anything.
using the thing now.
Yeah, you feel the spell impact across it, but it isn't enough to break through.
Well, let's try and knock it again because I can roll better.
Rubs his hands together, gives another go. You could also roll worse, but we'll see. Not much worse, at least.
Not much worse, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That is better.
Ugh.
Is that one worth lucking?
Go for it.
Sure.
You can hit 25. Yay!
You got
Exactly 25.
Sweet.
Okay. You cast it a second time, put a little bit of extra oomph on it. You still feel like you didn't quite grasp the spell the way you meant to.
Mm-hmm.
However, that is still enough that you hear something seem to crack on the inside of this cage. The boy like kind of jumps but stays put where he is. It doesn't swing open or anything, but you definitely heard something like snap.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to try it?
Sure. Let's see if it opens.
Try and open it.
It does open.
I'll take the hit if it happens.
It does open.
Right. It worked.
The boy does not come out immediately. He's still kind of just like sunk into the corner, like he's afraid to come out.
Well,
Is he wearing warm clothes?
is the amulet thing pointing to him, by the way?
Patterned to him. It doesn't appear to be pointing to him. It just kind of seems to be pointing to the center of this space.
All right. Good. Okay. Well.
He said there's that big fur on the.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna have to
It's his.
rustle up some warm clothes for you.
Yeah, there's a big fur rug, right?
Yeah, it seems to cover the entire floor. Like you'd have to.
Oh, entire? Okay.
Yeah, it's like big.
That's real big.
This
I
must
mean,
be
I've got a winter blanket we could at least wrap around you.
Yeah.
For
Well,
now.
I might.
That might help. You're probably not shod though, so we'll have to figure out something for shoes.
Not.
I can cut up some of this fur and make some wraps. At least you won't be barefoot. It won't be best arch support, but it'll be something.
Okay. Are we gonna go now?
No.
Ah.
I don't
Probably
understand.
not.
But she's really dead.
You want to see the head?
As far as we know, yeah. Unless you know of any weird tricks she might have to survive being decapitated.
Oh. No, I don't. I don't think most things can survive that.
Wonderful.
You guys must be really strong.
And very lucky. Sam chuckles at himself.
Yeah.
So I will lean over to Sam, kind of whisper, like, "You need to keep an eye on him because I don't know if he's like some weird like totem linkage, or he could be an anchor, a lot of other things to this hag. Because, like you said, she hollowed people out and put new things inside of them. Maybe she was creating vessels. That's a whole bunch of weird, magic-y stuff. So at least just always keep one eye on the kid.
You're right. I'm investigating that not fire over there.
I'm gonna give the description of stuff since Lami is looking around as well.
Okay.
Since and then you're gonna go look at that, so I get a picture of this area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the kid some jerky, by the way, while we're doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
Or whatever field ration dried
Eat
food I have.
slow. But yeah. I'm
Okay.
sure
So
Eli knows that.
this
He
whole
said he
space
looked well-fed.
is. He does look well
So,
fed. The space
yeah.
is about 30-foot diameter across, mostly circular. It's like a pretty big open space. It's not a small room. Tell the ceiling is 15 feet up. As much as it doesn't look like it, the stone doesn't look worked. It all looks natural. It does kind of have this bizarrely dome-shaped, like uniformity to it. Almost like you could imagine, like if it was like pushed out into this form, but it didn't get rid of any of the crags and just like natural look of the stone. And then some of the other things you see as you're looking around Lamia, you see what looks to be a large number of crude tools, stone knives, what you guess are probably ice picks, something that looks like pliers made. You don't really know what material it is. It almost seems like petrified wood. And also several small bags of what looks like teeth and like knuckle bones, fingernails, like bundles of hair. Not pleasant things. But there's also several like dried gourds and like ceramics, like actual ceramic vases. That are actually like at the top of them is like tied off or stoppered in a way. Do you actually check any of those out, or do you leave them closed?
Lamia would check them out.
Throw me a D4.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Those I found them. Cool.
Squeaky squeak.
So you open one, and what is inside? You immediately get this little bit of warmth, like there's a warm liquid in here, and the scent that comes out of this, it smells amazing.
Oh no.
It smells like home-cooked stew.
You know, Lamia shuts it immediately. And her stomach growls. Okay, that's probably not good. She'll push it away.
But you see about, like this, you rolled it, there's 4 of these. So, you can see the other 3 are also stopped up. And then you can see, like I said, there's the gourds and stuff. I don't know if you like pour any of those out or try to see what's in them.
Lamia's not. No, now that she's opened one and it smells super good and yeah, no, probably not going to do that.
Okay. You do see things, just like a lot of things you just don't recognize, just like bundles of looks like different types of wood, like sticks, twigs, cut to different lengths. You see piles of those like dried like intestines, like strips of like dried, like braided tendons, that just like different, obviously things made out of like animal material, used to like work and craft different things. You see a few staves kind of propped against the wall that all have different like fetishes and bones and other things like kind of attached to them, hanging off of them, and like some odd dyes and paints that decorate them. You don't really recognize the patterns. They're not new or anything like that you would notice. And you also see a shelf that does appear to have a few books on it. And there's kind of this hollow space near the top, where instead of books, there appear to be like very dry, some kind of papery wrapping around several small bundles that, on like closer inspection, they honestly remind you of like if something was in like burial wrappings. But these are like very tiny, like varying small sizes that are all just kind of stacked up there.
Lamia will leave those alone, but like when there's time, she'll point out, hey, there's some books over here, Eli.
Books. Lovely.
They might be magical. I don't know. You would know.
We'll find out.
Sam, would you examine the not fire? These just rocks that are glowing. They do appear to be giving off heat.
Good.
That spoiled meat, strong herbal smell, though, seems to be coming from that boiling cauldron that's sitting on them.
Gross. I wish I could take that off, but So if I'm like holding up a hand like to the fire rock, is it as hot as a fire? I am assuming so because it's boiling something, but
strangely enough, it doesn't seem to get hotter the closer you reach towards it. It just seems like it's generally warm. Like, do you actually like reach out and touch one, or reach past it, or touch the cauldron, or any of that?
Yeah, I'll touch it. No, the cauldron, I guess, to see like.
The cauldron is. I'm not gonna make you roll this. It's just you reach out and because you're being careful, I assume. And you touch it, and there's like that moment where it's like, oh, that's not. Oh shit! Wait, no, that is really fucking hot. It didn't burn you immediately, but it's hot enough that if you just leave your hand on it, it will burn you.
Yeah.
It seems hotter than the stones, unless you try touching the stone as well.
Guess what I'm going to try next?
Touching one of the stones.
These? Yeah, these hot as well.
So if you like sit there and examine the stones, so like you touch one side of them, and it seems like okay, that's pretty hot. It's not like through your gloves and stuff. It's not hot enough that it's going to burn you unless you would just like sit there for a long while. But when you start to touch kind of the other side of it, like the other side of the stone, like where it's closer to the cauldron, freezing cold. You're not trained in like Arcana or Spellcraft or anything like that, are you?
I should have Spellcraft because I am a caster. Yes.
So you have rank.
Not Arcana.
At least a rank in it. Spellcraft.
Let me double check. Yes. I have 3 actually. Because I think last level up I put some in there because I was like, hey, this is kind of important if I'm going to be casting spells.
Okay. Go ahead and roll Spellcraft then. Nice. Okay, so as you sit there and examine this, you start to get a feel for what's happening here. Whatever's in that cauldron is the source of the heat. These stones are drawing it away from the cauldron and projecting it into the room.
Okay.
That's
interesting. Yeah.
So whatever's in there, you presume if something's being made, it needs to actually be cooled off. But like right now, it's just giving off a shitload of heat. So the objective of whatever this thing is cooking, it's like the opposite of how you normally cook something. You want to heat it to a certain temperature. This needs to cool to a certain temperature. Because otherwise, why
Alright.
would a winter hag want her room heated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in theory, if I remove some of these stones, this room would get hotter.
It could. It may. You don't know. It may. It.
No.
Excuse me. It might. It might cause the heat radiation to be a little less controlled. You don't know if then maybe it would go more upward through the. Oh, sorry. That's the other thing you should notice is there is a chimney-like thing, kind of above it, that the steam is going into. So you don't know if more heat would then escape out of that if you move the rocks, because they seem to be projecting it out into the room. But it may give off more. It may continue to heat up. It may go the opposite.
Yeah, that might be bad. Yeah. That
Yeah.
might cause the other stones to stop working, and then it just boils over and is ruined. I will leave it be for now. Only other thing I want to do is look under the rug in the room, or the pelt, because I don't know,
Hey, you
man.
found trapdoors that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Trapdoors. Also, it's the biggest thing in this room that's probably covering stuff.
Yeah, so you start investigating underneath there.
Yeah.
It takes you a minute, but
Yeah.
and Eli, you try to share a ration with that boy, and he'll
Yes.
take it. Like he has no real reason to be. He has reason to be afraid of most things, but as far as just like, oh, you guys are gonna show up and poison me. It's like, dude, like they could have just left me in a cage, right?
Yeah.
So, so he'll take the ration, and he eats it very slowly, very carefully, almost. I'd actually describe it as just gingerly. He'll eat them because like most rations are dried and kind of hard. You almost get the sense like he's being careful, like his teeth might be sensitive, or his gums, or maybe his mouth is sore or something. You're not really sure, but it's like a very careful way that he's eating. Sam, searching under the rug, you do find that in places it seems to stick.
Oh, hate that.
Um,
Okay. I guess when I'm looking under this rug,
mhm.
is it tanned properly?
It
or
is
is it-
not.
Okay, that could be why.
It doesn't give off. It doesn't give off a smell like you would imagine it would. Like maybe it's magically preserved or something, right? Or it's just the cold is preserving it.
Yeah,
There's a
straight
very
up,
easily
could
could be. Because there are parts of it underneath that are like frozen and yeah, just parts of it that stick. I'm not sure. Would you actually bother to like try to pry those up, or do you just avoid the parts that stick?
If I can do so without damaging it, yeah. Like obviously, if I feel like it's gonna tear or damage it, I'm gonna.
Without tools, it'd be pretty difficult. But there were some tools sitting over in the corner that Lamia found.
Mm,
You don't really want to use like a sword or a knife,
yeah,
like a straight dagger for this.
yeah. I'll look around and I don't want to use the stone because I'll probably chip. It's not good for prying or whatnot. So there was like a pick type thing, something that I can use for leverage.
Okay.
Sort of adamantium cross, like crowbar over there that I could use, maybe, right?
No.
You're so hopeful.
No, but you do find like a flat utensil with like a handle grip that it's almost like you imagine like a punching dagger. But there's this flat utensil that's got this kind of head on it that you could use to like easily scrape underneath it and kind of pull that up without too much trouble. It's not sharp. It might be better if it was sharpened, but you kind of take what you can get.
Yeah.
So cool. You go over there. You start to like scrape up these parts that are stuck. As you do, it begins becoming obvious that there is a shape to the parts that stick that kind of cut out a square. And it's been stretched pretty tight over it, and this thing is this hide is it's thick, like it is like legit animal hide. Whereas like you're kind of going underneath it, like you're having to like pull it up over itself and like kind of roll it over, because if you just crawled underneath it, what's up?
Yeah. Once I figure out it's a square, I'm not gonna lift it up over the square. I'm gonna point out that, oh, this is obviously a shape,
Okay.
and then ask if I should keep doing it, because it could be like a hole,
Mm-hmm.
in like freezing cold air or something like that. I don't necessarily want to do that.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to like kind of get a bunch of it sort of rolled up, and like to the
Yeah.
point where you're like able to find the edges of it and scrape part of it up and be like, okay, yeah, this is obviously a square. Hey guys,
Yeah.
this is like a square that's stuck.
Yeah.
It does represent like pretty much the center of the room, like a 10 by 10 square.
Oh, this is really big. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like not that big of a square, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big rug, big square.
Yeah, that's a big ass rug.
But yeah, the other thing is that because with describing how like thick the hide is and everything, and how cold it is here, but you can also see that it's like been stretched to like fit this space. Even if there could be a hole under there, like this would be sturdy enough that if it's like pulled down and like essentially adhered to these spots and like all dragged out, like you could walk over that without it depressing. Like it's sturdy enough that you wouldn't necessarily walk over it and be like, oh, there's a hole in this spot, just because if it's stretched all the way taut, which it was.
I'll point that out, and we can do some investigating. Probably with somebody else's help, because I don't want to be responsible for this.
Check on them books real quick that Lamia pointed out.
Okay. So you take a look. These books are, they're all children's books. Mostly, they seem to be they're mostly for teaching languages, actually.
Okay.
There's 5.
Okay.
One apparently teaches Tertian.
Alright.
One actually appears to be written in Sylvan, which is interesting. There's like, as far as you know, there aren't really many books written in Sylvan. Obviously, just from hearing from your master and that kind of stuff, there are books in the Caliphate that are like primers and things on odd languages such as Sylvan. But like, just find one just written in it is weird.
Definitely weird.
But because your comprehend languages is going off, you can tell like, oh yeah, shit, this is a book about teaching a child Sylvan. You don't really, even though you understand the language, the like nuance of whatever story it's telling is lost on you. But you can tell that it's supposed to be like some sort of children's book to get them familiar with aspects of the language.
Gotcha.
So like, even if you were to try to tell the story, it'd be like you're just like saying random words to people, and like you wouldn't get it, and I don't get it. So, but it's obviously still. The third one is Ulu.
Okay.
Which obviously you do understand, and you're like, oh, you even recognize this book. It's probably one of the early ones that you had to read when you were first learning the language and picking things up, and it's like you and the other people you were with probably had to like read through this a lot and kind of go over it with each other. Like there's little songs and things in it. The fourth in this one is Okay, yeah. The fourth one is Raleigh.
Okay.
The fifth one is not about language. The fifth book seems to strangely talk about odd occult aspects, but it does so in a very childish, juvenile way. You can almost imagine how there's like kind of dark origins to some like nursery rhymes and things that we have these days. But you see them like written out talking about making circles of salt to protect one against malevolent spirits, using the dead killed with bloody stones to call upon certain entities. But all this stuff is just in like a very cartoonish, very childish presentation. As if it was created to teach someone very young how to do some pretty profane rituals.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you don't quite recognize the language. You can read it because you have a spell going off, but you don't know what language this is.
Right.
That's what my dog does. The squeakers.
I will share that with the crew as well.
Oh, that doesn't sound super great. Are you even gladder that you didn't actually sleep with her, Sam?
Who isn't really considering that, right?
No.
Oh my goodness.
What? No. Yeah.
I have zero sense motive, and I know that's a lie.
That's what
I
a
have zero
good
sense motive, and I
roll.
refuse to roll sense motive in this campaign, and I know that's a lie.
I have a 5 ranking, so I could get that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a 4. All right, I'm not even trained in bluff, so that's a very obvious. Like, no. Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of in Sam's character to try and do the path of least pain.
All right.
Is that though?
I mean, yeah, it's condemning a child to be a hag. You know, I don't know. But what am I going to do about this? No, that's a square, not a rectangle. Yeah. Sorry, I'm worrying.
Oh, sorry. I got
I mean, isn't
completely distracted.
is
I
it
mean,
important
have-
to deal with it?
I mean, kind of want this rug, but
Also, who knows what could be under it?
yeah, listen here, plague sheet holder.
Is that
it's
about
like
the
a
area where
fucking-
the necklace is pointing to as well?
Yes, it
You
is.
said it was the middle of the room, so it's like,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
and the necklace is pointing here. So if she hid something under this floor and it's related to her or possibly reviving her, we should check it out.
Also, I don't like. Y'all want me to continue lifting this up, or like?
I mean, we need to get in there, so yeah, let me detective magic look at it. But yes,
Also, dark nursery rhymes are a universal thing. We have a story called Jim and the Very Tall Cornstalk. It's how you get to the realm of the Stormhashen. The story goes that though the corn grows, and then the Stormhashen's kids, all the chicks eat the corn, and it falls over, and the guy dies. It's a lot more long and stuff like that. It's more about harvesting your corn. Is the idea?
I'll take your word for it.
Why is that scary?
We didn't do.
You ever fall off something?
Fairy tales where I
Corn
grew
is
up.
horrifying.
We did much worse things. Anyways, let's figure out what's under that floor. I detect magic at the floor.
Okay, so you focus your magical beam cone down at the middle of the floor,
Mhm.
and hold on, let me fake the impulse to meme. Okay.
Memes.
It's you do
Do it.
you detect some kind of magic beneath there
Okay.
because that spell will penetrate the hide easily. You definitely are getting some auras off of it. If you want to go ahead and do Knowledge Arcana, we can see if you can pick any of them out, or you can pick out the strongest.
Bit. Knowledge Arcana coming up.
Let the memes
16.
flow through you.
16. Yeah, you can't quite decipher it. It's a little bit too obscured. You don't know if it's the fucking rug's in the way, or maybe it's just muddled. There could even be an effect on it that's just making it harder to detect. But yeah, there's some kind of magic under there.
Okay. Well, we need to figure this out. So, I guess let's take it off. The rug, not your pants, Sam. Leave those on.
There's no hag here to take his pants off for.
That we know of. There could be one under this rug.
Yeah. And then in that case, I'd be ready if my pants were off.
Just don't.
But also, it's cold in here, so I'm not gonna do that because it's cold, and I don't want to be cold, and no other reason.
Do you
Okay.
need help taking this
Okay, I'll
scoop
come in.
off the floor or not?
Yeah, somebody hold that up while I see if
So
I
you-
get assistance.
Yeah, so you guys are going to spend some time trying to remove this rug thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully for you, the room is warm enough that, like,
No
or at
chance.
least, yeah, this area of the room is warm enough that you can, if you start getting cold, you just kind of go over closer to the fire and such. For this time, the boy stays at the cage.
You know what? That's fair.
He just is, like, watching curiously.
I will also whisper to Lamia at one point while we're working on stuff, the same kind of thing I told Sam about how just keep an eye on him, because I don't know, he could be like a weird vessel thingy, he could be, possessed of something, we don't know, so just, just due diligence, keep an eye on him. Also, can I check out what's up with that cauldron and the heat and stuff? Because Sam looked at it, but I want to magically check it out.
Yeah, are you helping Sam with the rug?
I assumed Lamia was doing that.
Yeah,
I am
Lamia
not
would
a
be
strong
helping.
person.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, you go check it out. Yeah, you're getting abjuration off of it. I'll give you that for free. You're just getting to take your time, and it's very low level. But you get because Sam is, I'm assuming, able to share with you what his conclusion was. You get pretty much the same information, so you can tell that these are pretty much drawing heat away from from whatever's in this cauldron that's heating it up.
Okay.
What's more strange is, like, what the fuck is this stuff inside the cauldron? I presume that's
Right.
probably what was the focus of your search here.
Yeah, I am far more interested now.
Now for that, if you had craft alchemy, we could roll that, but I don't think you do.
Nope. I got craft bupkis.
Bubkis. Unfortunately, not applicable here.
No,
But,
that's just bluff. That's just what I call bluff.
Yeah,
Craft
right, just
bupkis.
bluff.
Yeah.
So instead, what we can do is give me a knowledge arcana here,
Alrighty.
because you are somewhat familiar with potions, just not. It's not your forte at all. Ooh, a 29. Are we keeping a 29?
Yeah, I'll keep that roll. It's a good roll. It's a good roll.
Okay. So you spend some time examining this. Obviously, you don't want to taste it.
No.
That's like lesson one. The first lesson about potions, if you don't learn anything else, is don't drink mysterious potions unless you have no other choice.
Yeah, that's a pretty good lesson.
How else are you gonna get some, knowledge of the item, though? You gotta
I was
eat
gonna
it.
say,
Ian, this isn't
Not-
like Skyrim. I don't just eat giant toads.
Not eating it. No.
Well, I will say though, however, is that one of the much deeper lessons, if you do go a bit further than lesson 1, maybe lesson 40 or 50 or 100, who cares? After a while, there's too many rules and you just know or you don't. But one of them is that you know damn well you can start to identify the effects of potions and magical liquids by taste if you know your magical reagents well enough. But you're not going to do that because you're
No,
generally
I'm not.
super curious, even though you kind of want to.
I do kind of want to.
You know, you start simple and you end with taste. So you go by smell first, right? You waft some of the fumes off of this, like they taught you in chemistry. Yeah, you gotta waft it. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
stick your
waft
nose
them.
right over it and burn your eyebrows off, and
You'll waft them.
just the waft enough. That like intense herbal smell, like this close, when you're just standing there, like, yeah, it's really strong. But when you kind of like brush and you get like a hit of the steam coming off of it, dude, your sinuses have never been so open. Like you guys are over there working, but you can probably hear whatever the physical reaction is of Eli from over by the cauldron. Because Eli, holy shit, your eyes start watering immediately, and your nose starts running.
Oh,
But
no.
so it's like, oh my god, I need to blow my nose like instantly.
Yeah.
So you like scramble around. Unfortunately, she doesn't keep tissue paper. Hags are kind of gross.
Yeah.
While nobody's looking, you imagine like your clothes clean themselves. You just blow your nose into your trappings, and they'll just shed it.
Yeah.
And nobody has to see.
Nobody has to know.
Just
That's my little secret.
And then
Can I do a
but yeah,
perception
like
check to catch him doing that?
you know what? Sure.
Yeah.
I am gonna allow him
Sure.
a bluff check, of course.
Oh, bet. You know I'm taking that.
Oh, that gives you some good odds. Oh, you don't catch him. The nose is blown in secret.
Sneaky nose.
A natural one on that, of course.
So you like do this, like wipe your face off, and you're like, oh god, that's so gross. And you like glance over just in time to see Sam look up at you, and then go back to what he's doing.
Oh my gosh.
Sam just missed it. But anyway, so you get that like super strong scent off it. You're like, oh my god, I feel like I've smelled this before. You're trying to like pick out some reagents in your mind and like figure out some of the different effects you've seen before. Okay. You've kind of got an idea that this is obviously some kind of transmutative brew. It's meant to alter one thing, turn it into something else, but there's obviously a lot more to it. Why is she drawing heat out of this? And why does drawing heat out of it? Why does getting it to a point of absolute cold fix it? Like what does that do to it?
Mm-hmm.
You are vaguely aware of the simulacrum spell. And you know that those are created out of like ice and snow. There's like a lesser version of it as well. You've obviously never cast the spell. You've never seen your master do it either, but you've read about it.
Right.
And you know those are created out of ice and snow, but those are incredibly difficult. That's incredibly difficult magic to master or even get remotely competent at. But you know hags work in covens.
Right.
And it clicks.
Teamwork.
You put together with your great ability to draw hunches on magical shit. Harley, go lay down, bud. You put together what you think is happening here.
Okay.
This hag in a coven must have they must have some kind of ability to do something similar to a simulacrum.
Okay.
Maybe the lesser version, maybe the complete version, but they can make others similar to themselves or similar to other people and send them out into the world, keep them as servants, whatever. But this one was ostracized, meaning that maybe she doesn't have that ability. And this brew is like a stand-in. You can extrapolate from what the boy was telling you, and the way that you start to kind of look over that and notice just like he seems incredibly put off as you're examining this stuff, like he's afraid of this brew, whatever this is. She's somehow turning people into simulacrums in a way, using this stuff.
Okay.
It's all the way cold. It becomes this like frigid, icy liquid, and then it probably like freezes their insides or something like that. And then she takes them out and fills them with more of this stuff. You can't get all of it, but you know this is involved in that process.
Yeah. Gross. Got it. I will explain that based off of what obviously the boy told me about hollowing people out and filling them up with something evil, all of that to everybody. So watch out for there being potentially a hag under that floor.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not me Googling what simulacrum.
Yeah, I was like, what?
You guys are obviously not Magic players because that
No.
means you haven't played the card Solemn Simulacrum, which is one of the most played cards in Commander. 4 mana 1/1 that when you play it, you get to get a basic land out of your deck and put it on the battlefield tap, and then when it dies, you get to draw a card.
Yay!
It's an artifact. It's a creature. Anyways, yeah.
But yeah. So essentially, you know that like whatever he's describing as her changing people's insides, this is what does it, and she's making them false copies of themselves.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's what Eli knows, obviously, or at least
Yeah,
this is
I will.
extrapolated.
Like I said, I will share and explain as best I can in the closest thing to layman's terms I can pull off.
Okay.
Mommy, get that pine tar ready. If you don't have it handy.
Oh,
We might-
the maple.
Oh yeah, whatever it was. Sorry, what was it? Maple tar or some kind of flammable substance?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
flammable.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
maple syrup
it's
to light on fire.
Tree tar.
Tree
It
tar.
has a specific word, but I forgot it.
Yeah. Because I mean, if something's in here, we can just eat that and
Yeet.
yeah, I know. Not a thing that
It's
would be.
no.
Yeah.
Just eat it, boys.
There's no. We can
Um.
cast it down upon them and then light them on fire.
Well, okay. So I do have to bring up if that boy says that they're different on the inside. If
Uh-huh.
the hag made a copy of herself,
Mm-hmm.
then wouldn't that follow that would be different on the inside as well?
No, she's calling out people to make them into copies, right?
That's what you think so.
Yeah. So
Like she may have made
they're-
one of herself, but
Sure. But either way, it's
Yeah.
still going to be evil.
Hmm.
Hag, not hag, whatever. Like even it's slightly different than her, like if it's a poor copy, whatever, it's still a hag doing an evil thing, holding out innocent people to make an evil thing.
Yeah.
But if it's a clone,
It's
would it still be doing
illegal.
that?
It
Okay.
doesn't matter. Let's kill it.
Okay.
yeah, it would be you know for a fact it wouldn't. There's no reason she would try to cultivate this to be anything other than sinister.
All right. Well, Lamia will get the.
I can do it if you want, if you feel bad about it.
Well, no, it's just I'm honestly, because you were actually considering the whole thing, that kind of makes me think, oh well, maybe the clone wouldn't be bad.
Nope. Definitely would be.
Look, I was trying to choose the path of least resistance on that one, and now that I know she had a child here, locked in a cage, definitely when I got here, it would have been a fight, and it would probably just have been me and her. So, not a great thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a good fight for you, mate.
No. We had three of us, and I did not do so well. So, But yeah,
Me both.
It was rough, regardless. Okay, but Lamia will take out the maple syrup.
No, but also to be fair, you still don't know exactly what's underneath this. Just
Yeah.
Nope.
that it
Yeah.
could be
Yeah.
something weird.
But I'm also making a base assumption, which I know what they say about assuming, but I'm making a pretty base assumption that evil hag doing evil things make evil results.
I'd rather be prepared than not be prepared.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But 2 negatives equal positive. I'm joking.
This
Or
is not
times a
mathematics.
positive.
Now this is
Not
is
that.
addition though, so it's a negative plus a negative, which means it's a
It's even
More
more
negative.
negative. Yeah.
Ooh, left's make an L. Anyway,
yeah.
Three lefts make a right. What are we doing here? Let's go.
okay, so you're gonna peel up the last portion of it.
Yeah.
Peel. All right. You do so, and it does seem to release a bit of even colder air out from that part when it like unsticks finally. There's just this release of like a much more frigid not wind, but yeah, just colder air. I already said it.
Yeah.
So both of you, unfortunately, I need a fortitude save from.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Di-
doggy.
We would have kept our coats on, right?
I mean,
Or is it
he said it was
that
cold
hot?
in here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he said it was
It's
really
only-
cold in here.
Yeah, it's only warm near that cauldron. Everything else is still cold. 20.
great.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Where's a roll tire? I still got one, so if you roll real bad. Never
I know,
mind.
I did the opposite.
It's very, very high. Any luck from either of you?
No, I think the last DC was 15, so I'm cheating a little bit in my head.
Yeah, and we're in a place that.
Yeah, that was not. Fortitude is kind of like a Constitution saving throw.
It is a saving throw based on Constitution. Pathfinder only has 3 saves. Has Reflex, which is based on Dex, Will, which is based on Wisdom, and then Fortitude, which is based on Constitution.
Every single time I DM 5e and somebody needs to make a dex saving throw, I say reflex save.
Yeah.
On reflex
it is
because
like
I've played
easiest
Pathfinder
addition
so much
blindness.
longer.
Is getting those two mixed up between the two is
And
happens
yet
all
my
the
group
time.
still doesn't know what I'm asking for when I say reflex save. Just get it already. It's a dex save every time, guys.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
To be fair, it was Snipe.
That is true.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's true.
He's got his head on the correct direction, and we're lucky.
Oh.
But okay, so each of you passes, so you're only going to take 1 point of non-lethal damage
Okay.
Hooray.
instead of 2d4.
Sam's still standing.
No.
Would have been 2d4 if you failed, but yeah, this is better. So you just feel this just chill cuts through your bones. It's like, oh. Ooh. On the inside of this, you find that there is a shallow shaft sort of built into this area, just about 5 feet down. Denozo, non-lethal damage is tracked separately from lethal damage. Like in 5e, you pretty much declare whether you're subduing a target or killing it whenever you reduce it to 0. In Pathfinder, you actually have non-lethal damage that instead of taking away from your HP, you just count upward. Once your non-lethal reaches your current HP, you're unconscious. Once your non-lethal is equal to your max HP, it just starts to convert to lethal whenever you take non-lethal damage. So if you have 10 hit points, and if you have like 10 max HP and say 8 hit points left, once you've hit 8 non-lethal damage total, you're unconscious. Once you hit 10 non-lethal damage, any more non-lethal damage you take is lethal. It just takes off your HP. Yeah, it's a more complicated system, but I like it. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I think it's better.
Especially when you start being a kineticist.
Yeah, the kineticist wouldn't work in 5e at all unless they completely redid it. Anyway, but so cool. You guys were able to pull that up, and you can see this it's 5 feet down. This dug out area. Seemingly in ice. You see a bunch of packed snow that's sloped in. It's not like a completely flat base area. It looks almost like you'd imagine if there was a big hole that got snowed in for a while. But the snow has been in there cold enough for long enough that it's obviously very solid, very slippery when you touch it. But you do see a bunch of buried objects in there. What looks like something made of silver, some kind of sheathed sword, a closed chest that's encased in ice. You see just a bunch of things kind of littering this area. You can tell there might be a bunch of other stuff underneath this snow if you go in and start digging through it and pulling it up. But you also see what appears to be another one of those wrapped bundles that is also frozen.
Okay.
This one is medium creature sized.
Oh. Do we want to try and... As much as I want to see that sword, that looks more important. Should I try and get down there and haul it out? Or tie a rope to it so you can pull it out?
It's only 5 feet down, so
I know, but
you can.
But
it's a
do we wanna
medium
jump
size.
down there. I don't know. Yeah, let's figure it out. Let's
I shoot one of those arrows into it and try and pull it out that way. It just seems kind of...
Well, I just was saying, do we want to just light it on fire and be on our way? But I have to ask the question. I need to find out what it is.
Yeah.
So let's...
Also, it could be... I mean, out of all the stuff in this hole, that looks like what that might be pointing to. Your thing.
Right. Yeah. Let's figure it out.
Mama, you want to go in the hole?
Yeah, I'll go down the hole because you're a little better. I mean, worse off than I am.
Yeah, I don't want to go in the hole. I might die in that hole.
I mean, I might die too, but I'm way better off than you are.
I can take. Oops, what'd I do? Oh, I accidentally clicked the Roll20 tab to open up a new tab.
Okay, so I'm
let
gonna
me
go
do it.
down there, pick up the thing, and you're gonna take it from me. Like I'll lift
Yeah,
it up
get
to
it.
you.
Yeah, it's only 5 feet down, but still, that's help.
Okay.
I can
Lamia
take
will.
3 more non-lethal damage.
God. Lamia will carefully try and get down into the hole.
Okay. Just give me a quick climb check, or you can take 10 if you're just going to take your time.
I'm fairly confident. It's
The
fine.
Climb check athletics.
Yeah.
We did. So Denozo, we did homebrew a few things. Athletics being one of them. Normally, Pathfinder doesn't have athletics. You have climb and swim as separate skills. My players voted. We wanted to just combine them, to just make it simpler, and because people just don't like having to split their skill points, and I was fine with it. So we combined them into an athletic skill. But the other benefit being, we can also use that for other things that are athletics based. Like I can use it for jump checks and other shit like that. Anyway, but yeah. So that when you see athletics, that's not a normal Pathfinder 1 anything that's homebrew. Just like our spell recovery is homebrew. So 16, easy. It's not that difficult to climb. It's only 5 feet down. It was mostly just trying not to bust ass when you got down there, because it is slippery. So you get into it, and sorry, what were you saying, Panda?
Can I run to the bathroom? I've drank too much coffee. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Cool. So you get down there, Lamia.
Yeah. And Lamia will approach the chest.
You go to the chest. I wasn't
Yeah.
listening to your planning, so
Oh yeah, the plan was to grab the chest and hand it
Haul
off
the
to
chest
Sam.
out.
So, yeah.
okay. So the chest, like I said, is covered in ice. It's frozen, so you're gonna
Oh.
need to like carve it out of the ice. So I'm imagining. I guess you have him hand you a bunch of tools and stuff, and you start to work on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you start to work on this. I don't think I'm assuming you don't have any you have craft the tailoring the poncho thing, but that's not going to help you here.
No. But that's the only crafting skill I have.
Okay. So in this case, it's almost more just a brute force of just trying to knock this ice away off of this thing. So go ahead and give me another athletics.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, no. Give me just straight strength. This is not really athletics.
My fatigue is not great for that, but okay.
While she's doing that, I want to go examine the wrapped humanoidous shape.
Okay, so you jump in the hole or
I will
climb
jump
in the
down
hole.
in the hole too. Yep.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics or take 10.
Ah. My sheet keeps moving on me. It's weird. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
you did better than me.
Easily. So you scramble down in there and slide partially and get your footing. And you head over to the wrapped thing. And yeah, Lami, you're just sitting there just working on this thing. We will come back to that.
I'm back. Sorry.
You're good. Eli's in the hole now. He's going to go examine the wrapped body, or what appears to be a body.
Oh, we couldn't get it out?
No, I just figured
Oh,
if we're going
I
to set it on
was-
fire, this is the best place to set it on fire. So why pull it out before we check it out?
But stuff down there. Oh, yeah.
I'm working on the chest right
She's
now.
getting the chest. I'm checking the body.
The chest is encased in ice. She's using tools to try to pick out this ice. I don't know if you're going to jump down there and help her, but
Nope.
stay up there.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on the kid as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, keep an eye on Dave up there.
Okay. Cool. So Eli, so you go over to examine this wrapped, obviously frozen body.
Mhm.
I'm assuming you don't have any heal skill of any kind.
Nope.
Okay. Are you doing detect magic on it, or how
Yep.
are you examining it? Okay.
Detect magic for sure.
Okay. Go ahead and loop for good habits, and then give me an Arcana.
Oops. Come on, sheep. Why are you fighting me today? I feel like my sheep is just being obstinate.
Yep.
How's nat 20?
Hell yeah. Okay. So you recognize the aura. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I'm just double checking real quick.
Cool.
That's weird. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Yes, you recognize the strongest aura on this, I believe, is enchantment.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes. Yes, it is enchantment. And then you can give me a quick spellcraft here, and we'll see if you can try to identify some of the effects on this.
Spellcraft. Not nearly as good.
15. I believe. Or are you gonna luck that at all, or you just leave
No,
it?
I'm letting it ride.
Okay, yeah. You can sense enchantment. There may be other auras, but that's the strongest. You can't quite tell what it does. You don't know if that means like it's gonna make you want to wrap yourself up like a mummy when you touch this, or you don't know. You just know enchantment obviously deals with the mind, but it also can deal with things like stuff like hold person and that kind of stuff, where it's a psychosomatic paralyzation.
Yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm gonna see. Can I check to see if they've got a pulse? I know I don't have healed, but
Touch it a few times, nothing bad happens. It's fucking absolutely frozen solid. So like you like place the hand where like the pulse should be and that kind of stuff. You definitely can't tell. When they're this cold, it's possible like all of that is arrested. Like they might be, even if they're alive, they may be like in stasis or cryogenic freezing in this case.
mm-hmm.
Were they a pizza delivery boy and they fell in there?
Yeah. Philip, get up. Anyways,
Oh, you know what? Here, I'll give you this too. Actually, give me perception. This will be a perception check.
Perception coming at it. Bad roll.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can't give you anything.
If y'all get out of the hole, I can look at it. I want to go in there.
Well, then toss us. I don't know how to us is Lami is busy. Toss me some ropes. I'll do my best to tie it off. Granted, I was not a Boy Scout, and not tying is not my forte.
What's a Boy Scout? I'll throw it in there.
So you spend some time like getting get this thing tied up so that Sam can like you can like kind of push it up and up part of like the slope of the snow that's down there, and he can just like drag the whole thing out. Yeah, like I said, definitely medium-sized creature. Looks like they're bound up in there. Finally hoisted up to the out of the hole there, Sam. Freezing cold, absolutely frozen solid. Feels like you're holding a block of ice or an ice sculpture that's wrapped in like butcher's paper.
All right, I don't want to be around this thing longer than I have to. This is very cool. What are you trying to figure out with this? Like, if it's the actual body or who it is, how they died, why they died?
Invited to know,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who, what, when, where, and why. You know, the things you ask for every set of stuffs.
Okay. We'll let you. We're not on the same map. Are we actually on the?
We're still on
big
the,
overworld.
We're on the big overworld map, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Allison. It was just a black screen for me, so I was like, "Where do I go?"
I don't have a map for this place.
It's fine. It's fine. Heal, I guess.
Yeah, if you're gonna try to check vital signs, that kind of stuff, yeah, heal check.
Yeah. 2 on the die. So 10.
Yeah. No, I'm not guessing no luck. Not lucky.
I'll roll. To see if they're alive, I'll roll luck. Might as well. Yeah, so 14.
14. Okay.
What'd you
So-
roll earlier?
He can't roll.
Oh, he did.
So-
He
can't
he
beat a
did.
10.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, or he can beat a 10, but he can basically do like first aid and that kind of stuff. But
No,
so with a 14, that's pretty okay. So you try to like
to
check
see
this
if it's
corpse.
alive.
For sure, like they are way too cold. Like again, frozen, completely solid. You know enough to know that like if they are alive, they're not going to have any vital signs you can tell until they are warmer, like thawed out. You're pretty sure you know, like given the amount of heat that's coming off from over there, you think if you monitored them, you could probably get them to thaw properly. It's definitely gonna take some time, and you're really tired and hurt, and not gonna be at the top of your game. But if this person is alive, like you can't just blast them with fire and then they'll wake up. Like they have to be very carefully resuscitated. And apparently there was some kind of magic on them too. So, but you think if you gave it some time, you might be able to at least thaw them out.
You want me to try and thaw him out?
No, not right now. Maybe I don't know. I want to figure out who they are before we thaw them out.
Does the butcher wrappings, for lack of a better term, seem? Is this corpse peelable? Is this corpse
Before you
bundleable?
peel any corpse bananas, will you help me out of this stupid hole?
Yeah.
Is this corpse peelable? I don't even know if it's a corpse, first of all, but yeah, you can help
That's
me
true.
out.
Yeah.
And then give me a perception now, Sam.
Yeah. Sure.
It's a medium-sized humanoid banana.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a banana person.
It's like if you ever froze a banana in the fridge, but you forgot about it, so it's like desiccated in the back. 23.
23 is really high. You needed a 10. So, so you notice that this butcher paper, as it were, this has writing on it. This looks like scroll parchment that they're wrapped in. You could probably peel it off, though. I mean, it's going to be a little bit dicey because it's frozen, but you could probably do it.
Yeah. Hey, do you understand what this writing is? No.
Let's find out.
So yeah, then Eli, you like squint at it, like get real close, get like way up on it, and be like, "Oh shit, that is writing."
Yeah.
And then like after you notice it, it's like painfully obvious.
Yeah, not even realizing Eli didn't really know. But
And
he was like,
comprehend
"Oh."
languages should still be going, so I should be able to read it. Hopefully.
You would if it was a
Maybe.
language. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
magical writing, so you need read
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, magical writing cannot be read by comprehend.
Yeah, you need read magic for that.
Poop. Hey,
Is
wait
it
a
read
second.
magic?
I've got
Yes.
read magic.
Yeah,
I say poop as soon as I remember that I actually have it. There we go. I cast read magic.
I also have read magic. Not prepared, but I have it.
It explodes.
And that happened the last time I did that.
Exactly.
What's it happening twice?
Eli, you gave up a shoe materials, didn't you? For your archetype or for whatever.
No, I still have shooting tools.
Oh yeah, you don't have an archetype. You just have the umbral instead of.
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
just have a different bloodline than a normal
Yeah.
one. I have a fancy
Yeah.
bloodline.
Yeah, that doesn't get rid of the other one. That just okay, cool. So yeah, you don't need the crystal. You're good. I was just gonna describe it using it, but that's good. So you just, I don't know, rub your eyes real hard and they glow for
Pulls
a
out a
second.
monocle.
Or they don't
Yeah, that's
glow,
what I was
they
about to say.
turn
I
black.
would
Yeah.
100% would set that crystal in a monocle if I needed one. I would
Right.
1000% do that.
But he just does like the fingers monocle.
Imagine having a spell that lets you see, so you just do the hand monocle.
I forgot what it was, but no, there's literally like you cast a spell of like Farsight or like Zoom or whatever, and you're literally doing this with your hands. Where like you do like the hand things, and the last poet is doing this, so you can like it zooms in and stuff like that. I
That's
forgot what it
funny.
was in, but I saw it and I was like, that's silly.
There are a lot of spell components are actually fucking jokes.
100% jokes, yeah.
hmm But either way, so
Penny for your
you go with
thoughts,
the read magic,
so-
and you start to examine this. That is a spellcraft check for identifying scrolls, I believe.
Whether right.
Correct, it is.
There we go.
Nice. Okay. This is more than one spell that this is akin to, but only one of them actually is. Only one of them do you actually kind of make sense of.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that a component of whatever this is Hold Fey. Similar to Hold Person, but for Fey. So it makes you think that there is a Fey bound inside of this.
Oh, a Fey band. Do we want to open that present?
They could be thankful. They could also be real mad.
Well, I mean, if the hags or the coven froze the Fae here, then wouldn't it be a decent Fae?
Fae are famously capricious.
They are.
I mean, we helped out the brownies. Those are Fae, right? Fae adjacent.
Yes, they are
Yeah,
Fey.
they are. But, we also met a cool Fae that was in a coin, but that doesn't mean they're all nice and friendly.
It's true.
I will tell you something, since you were examining this body, that is going to both make is probably going to both make you want to open it more and less. Feminine shape.
Yeah.
I'm opening it.
gotta fall that shape out.
Smack his hand. Get the freaking doggo with the bat. Just start whacking us into the horny
The
jail.
fucking horny bat.
Yeah.
No, bonk, bat, bonk.
Yeah.
He has to find out her shoe size.
Start at the feet first. No.
But yes, you can tell that this
There it is. I get
this
it.
creature appears to be feminine shaped.
Okay, so
You can't ask their pronouns right now, but they are feminine shaped.
well, I was just saying. So here's the thing. This could be anything.
You can be a boat.
Absolutely anything. It could be a boat, sure. Do we want to leave this on ice, take it back, figure out what to do there? I know we'd have to essentially drag a body through the snow, which does not sound fun. But there's enough bones and stuff. We can make a sled. We're smart people.
Or toboggan.
Anyways, so that sounds not the best. But if we open this up and it's hostile, do we really think we can hang right now?
No. But if I can woo a hag, I bet I can woo a fae.
That's actually probably harder to do.
Nah,
Fae are less likely to be wooed. They do the
I'm
wooing.
built different.
Oh my god. Fae tend to do the wooing. My experience with Fae is pretty limited. I'll be honest. It's pretty limited. In fact, I think I've had more interactions with Fae-like creatures at the coin collar than I ever have any other time in my entire existence. So I don't really know. And that's what excites me, but also terrifies me simultaneously.
Well, we can.
The boy actually speaks up behind you from the
Yeah,
cage.
Dave, please enlighten me.
Dave. He says, he says, I think that's the lady she caught.
Okay, the lady she caught. Was she gonna do the hollow out thingy and make her a simulacrum with this?
Oh, I don't know that last thing. I don't know what she
double.
wanted to. Oh,
Mannequin.
maybe.
Okay.
But maybe something
Mannequin's
else.
not
She didn't drink the stuff. She just sealed her up and yelled at her and laughed at her.
Hmm.
The lady seemed nice. I don't think she
Okay.
was supposed to be here.
Hey, your necklace thingy, is it pointing at that hole still?
Where is the necklace thing pointing?
The necklace thingy is pointing at the corpse.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
The corpse.
Okay.
The banana, whatever you want to call it.
Pointing at our medium-sized humanoid.
Banana. No.
Do you want to just I don't know. Open it. Can we call the Sliffwinds and just boogie out of here?
I want to take a nap real bad.
We throw the body person over the back like luggage. Let's go.
Even as you're bringing that up, I'll cut over Lamia as you're trying to work on getting this chest out of this ice. You are getting really tired.
Yeah, I am.
You guys have hit that 8 hours of adventuring. Not necessarily
there's-
the limit, but also you've had a rough fucking day.
Yeah, there's
So-
no way in hell we're leaving this cave from this warmth that we have until
But-
we sleep.
But I will say, it's like Eli, even as you're saying that, like the even though the words are leaving you, the feeling is like the other parts of your brain and body are like, dude, no, come on, I don't want to travel anymore today.
I guess I could just.
But
warm
you
myself
can
to the-
choose to just. It's gonna start doing the effects of exhaustion.
Ellie, thank you for giving a subscription.
Oh, that's
But
very
I-
nice of you.
Do
Donkey.
you want to? Okay, so look, I know none of us want to go anywhere. If we sleep here, we're gonna have to be cognizant that that ward could come back. It obviously saw us all here, but this is probably a little easier to defend a cave mouth than it is a middle of nowhere. What do we do with this? I gesture at the wrapped up body. Do we just leave it in a corner? Sam, you cannot use it as a pillow.
I'll keep it. Oh, damn it! I was gonna say I'll warm it with my body. Is what I was gonna say. This Faye wakes up like, oh, I'm finally. Who the fuck is hugging me? Who's using me as a creepy body pillow?
Hello, who are you? Why are you hugging me and my 2 coconuts?
Oh, did you tell us what the kid said?
Yeah,
Oh.
I said earlier that I translated anything. you
I'm
said.
just clarifying to make sure, because that might have been something that you didn't want us to know.
Yeah, so he translated it.
Yeah, I would mention
Then-
specifically if I didn't translate, because earlier I said I'm translating everything it says.
Lami will say, well, I'm for the mind of thawing her out, and hopefully she just leaves.
So, Sam, you would also be. You're pretty sure it's probably going to take all night for her to thaw anyway. At the very least, like it's going to
To
take
channel
a long
my
time.
inner
Is
Zoid.
that all
or
night of
maybe
constant
gifts?
checking, or is that like?
You'll have to periodically get up and check and like. Move
I mean, we're gonna
her
have to
and-
take watches. Also,
Regardless.
So okay, if we're gonna thaw it out, it's obviously a process that's gonna take all night. We can't just leave it in the sink with the drip on. So
What? No. Completely foreign to me.
Right.
I guess we just
But
get to work.
yeah. How are you doing down there, Lamia?
I'm tired, but
Me too.
I'm working on it still. Oh
I
god,
guess,
please don't break. Okay, good. Whew.
What?
Nothing! I
Oh.
wasn't totally breaking this at all.
So
What-
she
what?
broke it.
Is the sword okay?
I haven't touched the sword, so I guess yes.
Did you cast magic on that sword? Is it cursed?
Oh, sorry, I was writing some incredibly unhinged shit to Ellie.
I haven't looked at the sword yet at
No.
all. I was more preoccupied with this.
Yeah, but pretty much all the other loot stuff is like you're gonna have to dig it out. It's not just like loose.
Yeah,
It's all-
so
it's all
let's
in
just
the
deal with
patch
that
now.
tomorrow. I'm
Mm.
not trying to miss it today. Sorry, Dave, you're going to be stuck in this place one more night. Because
Well, we weren't
no
gonna
way
leave
we're
leaving.
right now.
It's better without her.
That's good. It's a lot better than staying outside right now, too. I can assure you that.
Yeah. Outside is scary.
It's also very cold. So we're gonna all go to sleep. We're gonna take shifts. If you need anything, just grab whoever's on the shift for stuff. Normally, I take the last watch. But since they're both fatigued, I'm gonna take the first watch. I'm not fatigued.
Yeah, you just ache.
So you guys go to bed first. And I'll stay up with whatever we're gonna name this body until it wakes up. Sheila. I don't know.
Do you guys just leave the hole uncovered for now?
I'll put the blanket back over it. Or
Yeah, to
blanket.
kind of block off the coldness.
Yeah, there's cold coming up through there, right? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Less cold, the better.
Even though that would be a great thing to sleep with. I'm gonna roll in the just fur. Yeah, and then
there's still a lot of it. So,
yeah.
There's a movie. Oh my god, what is the name of this movie? It's subtitles The Gunfighter. It's Mr. No Legs. Mr. No Legs. It's about a guy who has legs and he has guns attached to a wheelchair. Anyways, there's a scene where there's a fur carpet floor, basically, and it is the most. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna put it in the Discord.
Okay.
It's the most 70s thing you've ever seen.
Sorry, I thought you were going to talk about the not Hateful Eight. Hateful Eight, yeah.
No.
Where they have to keep going back outside into the snow, and finally one guy just comes in, he rips a freaking fur off the wall, puts it on, and sits basically in the fire because he's so tired of going out in the freezing cold.
That's probably how y'all feel by this point, but
yeah.
Thankfully, it's at least kind of warm in here. So you guys bundle up and finally get to go to sleep. Now, unfortunately, as much as it's nice to get to finally rest and go to sleep, if you've ever tried to go to sleep while wounded, it really sucks.
Yeah.
And
I know.
I don't think any of us have ever been wounded so badly that we were at
7
4 7 out of however much health, literally less than a quarter of our life force remaining.
I mean, my dad said I took at least 3 damage, so I'm probably pretty good. Idea.
But you don't even remember that. So what I'm saying is just you guys are beat to shit and now trying to sleep. And you're going to get to rest. Let me be clear. I'm not going to screw you over on that and be like, you got to roll something to get proper rest because you're hurt. That's fucked up. But it's not the immediate warmth and comfort of the hearth that you might hope for. If you were back at home, you guys being warriors and everything, you could probably shrug that off just because you have safety, security, and warmth and good food in your stomach. But you are so out in the fucking boonies, and there's this weird banana corpse thing that Sam's gonna have to get up and rotate like a rotisserie chicken every few hours. You got a traumatized teenager in a cage nearby, probably wolves outside and worse. It's cold as fuck. And Sam, you're pretty sure you might lose your toes. You got frostbitten so badly that you're just I just want to wake up with all of my digits.
Mm-hmm. I don't have to get new shoes. It's a whole new shoe size.
Yeah. I'm not actually gonna make you lose limbs and stuff, but that's just I'm describing the cold damage as there's limbs and stuff that are numb, that kind of shit. And then, Lamia, you got the hell beat out of you and partially frozen and all sorts of bad shit, too, so... you both are just not feeling great. Eli, your neck hurts.
No. Ellie, Sam doesn't have his cloak. He gave it to an NPC.
Yeah.
He gave it to another potential waifu.
He gave it away to save Ishla in the village where the giants were.
A seer lady who was not doing
half
well.
Kassir lady.
Half Kassir.
I didn't mean to pin this. I didn't mean to. God damn it.
Yeah, Sam doesn't have his cloak. Sam doesn't have his cloak.
I was trying to click reply. God damn it. Unpin this message. Fucking goddamn it, Streamlabs. Anyway, okay, well, yeah, shit sucks. Y'all are trying to sleep. Eli, yeah, you're a little roughed up, but you've had to sleep with worse. So have they. You're just you kind of have to just chill, watch the kid for a while, hope that cauldron doesn't boil over.
There we go.
Yeah, all of those things.
What'd they do?
I accidentally timed somebody out.
Yeah, what'd they do? Why? Why'd you time them out?
No, I was a pop-up had popped up on my thing, so I was
Oh.
Xing and then
Oh, well, yeah, sorry, VL Mercy, that was an accident.
it was. I'm sorry.
You should be untimed out. Okay, so cool. You guys are trying to rest. Eli,
Yes.
perception check, please.
Oh, I'm so good at this. Oh, 20.
Hey, that's not bad for you.
No, it's quite good.
You can hear the echo of something moving. You don't know if it's in the tunnel that leads into this cavern or just outside of it, and the sound is carrying all the way in here. It's not exactly quiet in here, mostly because like the howling winds and stuff outside, and you guys are in a cave. You can just hear it from the opening out there. But you definitely can hear there's some other sound, scraping or thudding, just like some different discordant noises that don't match with the weather.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Body
do
looking for
the
the
finger to lips gesture for old Dave there. I'm gonna cloak of shadows myself and sneak to a spot and kind of sit and wait and see if I can watch the mouth of the cave.
Okay, so you get to go a decent distance. You like jump down off
Yeah.
a little ledge thing, try to sneak down to where you can see the mouth of it. Go ahead and roll me a stealth. Sweet, sweet. You finally get out there, and you're looking out into just dark, fierce snowdrift. You can tell, like, now that you're over this far, you can tell the weather did get shitty, like really, really shitty. So you're like triple glad you guys didn't go back out into the wild. It looks like a fucking blizzard out there. So you can't see a ton. Oh, there it is. There's a shape. That's a wolf shape. That's a big fucking wolf shape.
Oh, lovely.
You just barely kind of see it move through the just white and gray of snow at night. You barely see the gleam of the eyes for a moment. You don't know if it saw you, but it seemed to look in your direction. And then you see it cross by again a bit closer, almost like it's kind of stalking its way closer, trying to stay somewhat out of sight.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna sit still. Very still.
You wait for maybe 5 minutes goes by. You don't see it again. But then you hear a very clear crunch of snow from the outside, even over the winds. Something gets closer. And you just hear this. And there's a long pause. You actually hear a voice speak in Ulu. Man thing, are you there?
Sure, we'll go with that. Wouldn't call myself a man thing, but all right.
You slew my father.
Prepare to die. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is your name Indigo? Do I have to worry?
Indigo. You slew my father.
Yeah.
Instead of vengeance, I will settle for shelter for the night.
Shelter, huh?
I do not wish to treat with you and your kin, pups, siblings, whatever they are to you. I can stay here at the mouth of this cave.
Yeah. You know nothing about demi-biology. Anyways, please do then. No, you stay here, right here. You're good? Okay.
Myself and one other.
Okay. In exchange, I have 2 questions for you.
Just quiet, like he's waiting.
Okay, good. Do you know about the boy in the cave here?
No.
Okay. Second question is, do you know about the lady in the floor? I know that seems very vague. There's a wrapped up woman hidden in the floor under some fur.
Even as you're explaining, you can see this like big wolf head peer around the corner to like regard you. You know, you can see the wolf's face, so there's not like confusion on it. But like, if a wolf could give you a like, what the fuck look, that's what would be on its face.
Cool. So you're as confused as we are. Great. Thank you. That's all I need to know. Apparently.
Wrapped lady in the floor.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
There was a woman that came here before, though. Didn't come out.
That's probably her.
The one with the foxtail.
Oh, she had a foxtail. Oh,
Unwrapping
don't
her.
keep
Unwrapping
that
her.
wrapped. No, keep it wrapped up.
Yes.
I don't know
yes.
that. In character, I have no idea. So, I'm not. I say
Right.
bad. If this is South Korea, bad. She's gonna kill us and eat our livers. Stop. Anyway,
Nah.
I mean, there is a chance. It's
Um,
very minimal, though.
No. So. Yeah.
Like a
Okay.
cabin in the
Well, all right.
woods, she'll
Well,
be
thank
right
you.
at home.
Now. You just need shelter. You don't need. I don't think we have much food or anything. But
Lucky for you, I've eaten.
okay.
And so
Well.
is my mate.
Cool. You guys, I'm gonna tell the other two about this when I wake them up. So shouldn't have any problems from us. Just know that if you come in the cave, I cannot make it like farther in. I mean, I cannot make any guarantees that they won't attack you. They'll know you're here, but they know that the deal is for you to be in the entrance.
We will leave when there is light. We don't
Cool.
need it, but it is safer to travel.
Probably also a lot warmer. All right. Well, in that case, good night. I'm gonna back up, like not turning around, obviously, facing them, back up the whole way.
All the way till you hit like that ledge.
Yeah, just like scoot back along the wall. It's like, yeah.
Okay. As you're like retreating backward, you finally see it walk all the way in, just like covered in snow. Shakes himself off, just like spatters snow and like frost all over the cave entrance. And you see the other, still fucking wolf, so it's big, but like more regular sized wolf, white wolf, like come in next to him, still kind of limping a bit. They both walk into the entrance. Shakes herself off, and at that point is when you like get around the corner where you don't see them anymore. Get up the ledge, get back to the group, back to where it's warm.
Poke Sam, be like, hey, you have to thaw the lady more. Also, there's wolves. I'll explain the situation.
Like Bo, I'm like reaching for both things at once. Like, wait, what? I don't want to fight right now.
No, we don't have to fight.
No.
Just let them kill me. I don't want to do it.
Are they warm?
That's what it's like. It's like, wake up, the house is on fire. Good. It's warm. It's like, I don't care.
Let me know when it reaches my room.
Right.
Oh man, that's gold.
I've had days like that.
Mm,
Fire. Okay, snooze. It's just 5 minutes.
yeah. Smoke's not that bad yet. We got 5 minutes. Right.
What? Dog is a crazy person.
They say anything about the body?
It's Lady of the Foxtail.
I don't ask that. There would be no reason for me to ask.
So whenever you switch watches, I think that would mean
Lamia's
who's
usually
second?
Yeah,
center.
Lamia's second.
Yeah, Lamia's
Sorry.
the-
Lamia, you're second. So you and Sam switched. Cool.
Yep. So I will.
So when you guys are
tell-
switching watches, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I'll tell whoever I switch watches. I will tell everybody. I'm gonna wake everybody up, like I said, when we switch watches. Instead of normally, I'd only wake up the one person, just so they know, so that way nobody freaks out, so everybody's aware of what's going on.
It spoke Ulu?
Yeah. It was the warg thing, the little
Right,
one.
right. No,
The big one spoke Ulu too.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
didn't
threatened
know
stuff.
it could speak Ulu.
Yeah, they
I
spoke
think
to us-
Lamia was knocked out when it spoke.
Oh, well, maybe.
She was
Well, they spoke to
unconscious.
us last time.
Yeah.
Either way, it decided not to attempt to eat me, which is great. So I figured it could stay in the mouth of the cave because,
Sure. As long as it doesn't come close. Cool.
That's right.
Oh, I'm so sleepy. All right. Good night, Eli.
Did the boy go to sleep, or is he still up?
He is still awake.
Gonna mention that too. I mean, like, he didn't sleep, so tea, something. He might need to chill down. I don't know.
I mean, maybe that was one of his duties to keep watch at night.
He
I
also
don't
doesn't
know.
know what the day or night passing is in this place, so his sleep schedule's probably all trashed.
Yep.
I don't think he had duties. He was in a bone cage. He's if he had duties, it was like a canary in a coal mine.
Just go to sleep, Eli.
Oh, he's dead. All right. Well, I guess there's
Yeah.
intruders.
I guess there's a problem. Exactly. Oh, he died. Oh man.
Go.
I would like to state, well, Harley's
Knocks
done, I
it
think.
poison.
The miners felt so
Oh.
bad about the canaries like dying is they made a machine that would like force oxygen into it
Oh yeah, resuscitate
to resuscitate him because they felt bad about the canaries having to die,
Yeah,
Mhm.
which is great.
which
Makes sense. Like you would.
yeah,
And that's
People,
a superhuman thing to do.
People love
Yeah.
animals.
yeah, and also the animals are potentially saving their lives. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, your canary cost would eventually be out astronomical.
There you go.
we spent how much on canaries this year? Nah, it's cheaper to invent a machine to save the
That's how you have to
canary.
approach it with a freaking corporation for sure.
Yeah.
It is.
But cool. So you guys switch off.
Mhm.
Lamia, on your watch, eventually Dave is like, Can you give me the books?
Lamia will like kind of stare shocked, but then stand up and look at like
He could go get them. The cage is open. He's just asking you to do it.
yeah, that's fine. She'll get like the
Distraction.
Ulu book.
Distraction. He's
No,
gonna slip
no,
away.
All of them.
I'm not gonna give you this one because from what Eli said, it's pretty nasty stuff. The one specifically, the profane.
Mm-hmm. He goes, why not? I've seen it before.
Well, so if you end up joining society again, knowing this knowledge could basically end up leading you to being killed. So you not having this knowledge is really good. But these knowledges are fine. Being able to speak languages, awesome.
I'm glad Sam's
Oh.
not awake. Sam would be like, he already knows part of it though.
Oh, if I was awake,
Yeah.
I'd say there's no such thing as bad knowledge, but whatever.
So some knowledge is bad?
Well, knowing that knowledge can be bad. Or get you in trouble. Or even have a goddess on your back.
What?
What?
Hey?
Also, Lamia, it dawns on you that he's speaking Ulu.
Yeah, I know. That's why she was shocked.
Mhm.
But then she's like, ah, whatever. I'll
Yeah,
grab
what the
a
hell?
So you give him all the ones except that one.
Yeah.
He looks incredibly disappointed. But then he says something. You think that was Persian or Sylvan? Whatever languages you didn't understand it. It wasn't Ulu. And then he seems to like continue to try to talk to you, but now you don't understand him.
I'm sorry, I don't speak that language. If you really want to get the book, you can go get it, but I
He goes and settles back down in the corner and starts reading again.
Oh. Sorry, I'm just checking real quick if I have any books to give to him to have extra.
Oh, if I was
things to
Vinty, I'd
read.
have some books. Don't read that one. That one has my moonshine in it.
Oh, don't read that one. It's not a book. You just open it. It's just literally a flask inside of a book binding, and it's like
Specifically made that. Like, yeah, I have a hollowed out book that holds a flask of moonshine in case I need to smuggle it somewhere.
No, I don't have any books. Darn. Okay.
You can give me a sense motive if you want to try to get any kind of hunch about him.
Yeah, why not? Because it's weird that he would speak. I mean, not speak Ulu when that's
Or
what we
T.
were speaking. And
Or you understood it as Ulu. Could be another thing.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Oh well.
Just not sure.
Oh, we're a little over. Yeah.
He seems. Yeah, we are a little over. He seems a little. He just seems skittish. It's kind of hard to get a read on him. But he does open one of the books and start reading it in relative darkness. But whatever, you don't know about whatever his race is. So
It's true.
the rest of your watch goes off without a hitch. So eventually, it crosses over to Sam's watch. Probably about the same time he's got to go and check on the body, the banana. So Sam, I do need you to give me another heal check here. This is essentially for long-term care. Do you actually have a healer's kit? I think you guys do.
No, the healer's
oh.
kit is back at that at the his cabin. It's that
it's the
whole
big
crap.
That's right. He has the whole
alchemy
thing
thing.
that he
Yeah.
can use as a healer's kit. He doesn't have one on him. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you try to see if you can locate supplies for? a healer's
Surely
kit?
she has tools that would be equivalent to a healer's kit.
Lamia
Probably
has
does. But you just have to identify them, right?
Yeah.
has 25 gold's worth of first aid.
With you, or did you leave that?
Yeah,
Or did you
no,
trade
Yeah,
it?
she got first aid supplies, but did you actually bring
Oh,
all
okay.
the supplies with you?
Yeah, it's just in my backpack.
Yeah.
Or, that's going to be a lot. That would.
That way a
Oh,
lot.
what it? Okay, it's just
Let me
25
see.
gold worth.
Let me
That's
see
why.
something.
Well, 25 gold is a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily 25 gold worth of healers kits. It's
No,
it's like
but-
bandages and just like assorted items. So
Mhm. Stuff that we could use to
Yeah.
trade.
yeah, exactly. So so yes, I'll say Sam, go ahead and give me a perception.
To look for stuff.
Yeah, to look for stuff real quick. If you can find some. Okay, so 24 is great. Not in a forest right now. You're in a cave, but so 24 is great. The next roll I need from you is. We'll actually say this next one's knowledge nature.
Dude. To see if the shit I found is actually useful for.
Basically, to see if you can properly identify what out of these things you need that you can use.
Oh wow.
Well,
12.
that was a 4 on the die.
Oh,
You
okay.
gonna keep that or no?
Zero roll up. Okay.
13.
So 13.
I put the DC at 13.
Oh.
Lucky
Neat.
you. Oh well. So it wasn't super high because even though these are not standard things, it is still stuff that you would know. Just it's kind of basic herbology stuff. I think if you had professional herbologist or something, I would have made the DC much lower. I mean, maybe not even made you roll. But in this case, you are able to find some salves and other things that you can use in place of other things for disinfectants and the like. You can you have a source of heat. You do find a mortar and pestle. You can actually make some of this stuff work. It's going to take a little bit of extra effort, but you effectively have a healer's kit in supply that you cobble together. It's not one you can take with you. It's a bunch of different items, but yeah,
Something I can use here at least.
exactly. So with that being said, you can go ahead and roll me a heal check. You're going to get +2 from using the kit. If no one else is helping you, I presume nobody else has heal. Technically, you get to this is light activity is long-term care. So you've technically been doing it over this whole course of time, so you can still get a full rest and do long-term care for someone.
Okay.
But if nobody else is trained or is going to do it, then just roll. 21, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So that actually heals HP as well, but we're not really worried about the HP part. We're just mostly worried about making sure that you can do your task. So while you're taking your final watch here, you can tell that she does seem to have thawed some. You can see that like one of the edges, or some of the edges of the scrolls and whatnot, have begun to like peel and curl away as they thaw. Especially because, like, you know, at first, like, they're kind of wet, but then they'll like dry a little bit in the warmth, and so like the paper starts to like curl. But you can definitely tell it's working. It seems to be going well. The rest of, is there anything else you're gonna do, or are we good to pass to? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna one of the things I was gonna do was read one of the children's books, but they're not there anymore. So I was like, oh, all right. Like just
Dave
kind of
has
like,
him.
yeah.
I was also sorry. By the time, so whenever you're doing your watch, he is asleep, and the books
Okay.
are set just outside the cage. Like he set them just outside it.
Okay, I'll leave him there then. He appeared to be breathing fine and everything. Just make sure he's
Yeah.
not dead. You know.
As
Yeah.
far as you can tell, seems like he's breathing okay. Yeah, he seems. He does seem oddly healthy. Like for a dude in a cage, is like his cheeks are full, his color, like his hair's all growing fine. Like he seems healthy. He's breathing normal.
Am I still fatigued?
You have technically completed your rest. You're not fatigued.
So my in-character assessment to you guys, by the way, about that, because when I gave him my food and the stuff, I talked that he's good, and I told you guys when we were watching this, because if she's been hollowing out people to use as simulacrums, it's very likely that she wants them to be healthy, because she's using the body. So she needs the body in good condition. She doesn't care about the inside parts, but she wants the physical.
Well,
So,
I'm me, the player, is suspicious of him because he wanted that weird book. So, but I can't act out on that because I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, unless Lamia told you when you were switching.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have thought of it because she's just
yeah.
tired. It's like, okay,
But,
cool,
yeah.
thanks, Sam.
I say a little bit of my prayers and get my spells.
Okay. So in that case, we pass to after you've all rested fully.
Okay.
Go ahead and make sure you heal level plus
Con.
con bonus. Oh, you know what? Actually, because Sam is
We
doing
level up.
long-term care too. You are going to level.
Oh,
Hooray!
But Sam, because since you're doing long-term care, I think you actually can do like several people at once.
okay.
You can't use it on yourself, unfortunately.
That's
you can
fine.
tend to as many as 6 patients at a time. So you could also have been helping the natural healing of your 2 companions as well.
Sure.
Just properly bandaging them, putting salves and stuff on them. What that means is, so you got a 21? Do you have a question, Dave?
Oh, my question is, we heal level plus con bonus. Are we doing our new level? Do I get 1 more HP?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
Yay!
My idea was that you leveled in the resting process, similar, like Skyrim-esque, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Or
Or be Oblivion-esque. Skyrim.
Or,
makes it
yeah,
look,
true.
never know.
That's true. Oblivion-esque, yeah. Right.
You're only not borrowing. Love getting woken up by the Dark Brotherhood.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, actually, so that means you guys heal. It's not like a full day of rest. Okay.
Giggity? I don't remember that. What are you giggling? Giggity. Wow, I can't say that. Giggitying? Yeah.
Giggity?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Oh,
guys
those
are
are
going to
giggity.
heal an additional. You guys are going to be level 8, so you're going to heal an additional. Well, actually, no. Sam did the long-term care while you were level 7, so you're going to gain additional 7 hit points.
Cool.
That's fine.
Sounds good to me.
Must be nice. No.
I mean, I feel a
It
little
is.
better.
yeah.
It's very nice.
Oof.
Is my non-lethal gone?
You spent a long time in the warmth, so yeah, your non-lethal would have healed over several hours.
Okay.
All right.
Because how much did you have?
9.
Yeah. You healed 9. Especially with the long-term care and all that stuff, you're good. Sweet.
Oh,
So yeah,
wonderful.
you guys, morning comes, at least what you assume is morning. You can definitely hear outside that the weather is still god awful. So who knows? Maybe you don't want to go back out yet. Maybe you spend another day here, but that's going to be up to you guys later. For now, we'll say as morning comes up, you all wake up a bit more refreshed, and we will pick up on that next session.
Which
Before we
won't-
end, let's go ahead and roll HP.
Yay.
I don't do that again. What's my age?
Hit
I don't
the
remember.
hit dice button on the first page of.
Hey, I rolled a 6. I rolled max, son.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
Hey,
Yeah, everybody did all right.
I'm gonna go up that. It's that and con, right?
It should be
Yeah.
the total of what it says on hit dice, because that should include
Oh,
the
okay.
con. Yeah, it'll include the
Oh,
con.
yes, it did. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't I take
And then,
toughness? Yeah.
yeah, so you'll get one extra as well. And then remember, if you're leveling, I assume all of you are. I think all of you are monoclass. Nobody's multiclassing. So
I'm
you're-
kissing no one.
So you're doing your. So remember your favorite class bonus. Remember to pick whatever that is, whether it's another hit point or skill point or whatever the third thing is for your race. We're not going to level here on stream because we're way over already.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking with us, Ellie, even though you have to take a nap in the middle. Remember, the pod will be up immediately after our session. And then the video will come out on Monday.
Also,
So
yeah,
YouTube
Monday
does
on
not Try to
YouTube.
dick me over.
Take all the YouTubes.
And for the first time in quite a while, I won the Snell poll.
I hope you enjoy my 69-69. Oh, Ellie won.
Yeah, Ellie got.
So
She appreciates that.
yeah. I
Thank
have
you.
to go to the bathroom, guys.
Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us,
Me too.
everybody.
Yeah.
The normal plugs are, hey, feel free to join us on our Discord. We also have a Patreon. Well, they have a Patreon, whatever, but
Yep.
No, it's just
Any
$1.
tier, you'll get all the stuff.
mhm.
Until we eventually do a patron campaign, in which case there'll be a flat rate, but I don't know
Yeah.
when that's going to happen.
The video will post on YouTube on Monday.
Next week we're doing not this. We're doing something else, correct?
Is next
believe
week
this
the
was-
off week? I think, yeah, next week is the off week, isn't it?
Yep.
Next week is either the off week or this is probably the off week. So,
Yeah. Even though I
join
really
us
want to continue
for-
this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Join us for whatever we're doing, which will either be some games on stream or we can do Because Why Not, where we just make some bullshit up and it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's us, y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. I guess we're gonna raid Messi. I think he's alive. It looks like he's alive, indeed.
He is still alive, yes.